Sup? What is good? I'm tired. I don't know why. I got a lot of sleep last night. Making paper. The modern age is coming quickly. The Greg modern age. Soon you'll have ICBM missiles. Then we'll pull a Fallout New Vegas and get sent all the way back. ICBM. Oh, you're highlighting BM because bowel movement? Yeah, I get it. Do you get the joke? Do you understand the humor? Intercontinental ballistic missile. Fuck. You don't have to say missile again? Okay. Then I won't. I will never say the word missile again. You got me. Never saying missile. Somebody's after me. Where is he? The bird. Ordering Hooters to go. Why? I'm not a pervert. Oh, that's a good one. That's pretty good. Omni Man. No, the where okay, the where is he was some guy got a text from like it was just a picture of a worm, and it's like I'm hiding. You gotta help me. And then the picture was of like a blue jay. And where is he in all caps? It's loud. Hold on. Luigi, please calm yourself. Reverse Irish goodbye. Slip into your boy's crib unannounced. The industry is not to my liking, not fast enough. The new version of Greg full releases today. Wow. Wow. Greg. Alright, give me a second. I gotta go get some water. Oh yeah, also we were gonna play Bioshock, but I forgot to download it because Risk of Rain 2 update. My bad. I don't know if I mentioned that. So okay, the new download from the owner. Yeah, I mean that shit ain't happening ever. We're never getting that download then. I played video games for years in my life. I can tell from a mile away. We are not getting that shit. Go build 41 multiplayer. I had to go build 41 and we lose a hamburger. You want to lose the hamburger? What's wrong with you? What do you do? No. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Oh. My clown is just on time for the evening meal. I just had my evening meal. My dad cooked chicken. My mom cooked couscous. And one of them cooked vegetables. Oh. Oh. He'll save, I think. That's the issue with, like, down patching stuff, is, like, stuff tends to corrupt. Especially when it's an unstable build. They do stay, yeah, I know, but I don't want him getting corrupted. Because Grimace got corrupted. Oh! My goat got corrupted. Ooh. Okay, there's my torso. It's another great day. Sorry, no Bioshock. Again, I forgot to download it. There's what we call a Risk of Rain 2 update today. So my entire PC's like hardware was using Risk of Rain. I had no time to download Bioshock. Scatter gooning. Zebra is my favorite gooner, that's true. We were having fun gooning in Usher's chat last night. If you were there, you were there. You got to witness the gooning. PSN friend. Did you add me on PSN? You can. This is my PSN name. I won't play with you though. I don't play on my PlayStation. My dad does. For his Ghost of Tsushima, which he's still playing. I think he was playing today. If you're wondering, my dad, who is cool, and a top 500 gamer, by the way. Not to brag or anything, but my dad is a top 500 gamer. Holy fuck, that's loud. Oh my god. Fucking Terraria jump scare. Good lord. I did a Cain and Abel? Oh, shit. You're in, like... Wait. Oh, Cain and Abel. I was like, wait, hold on. I thought you were talking about Jacob and Esau from Binding of Isaac. I was like, wait, hold on. I know exactly what you're talking about. Holy shit. Based? But no, you're talking about other video games. And I've been feeling like I've been wanting to get back into a few of the games that I kind of been neglecting a little bit, honestly. I feel like I'm due for Binding of Isaac having a resurgence. Are you Cain or Abel? I'm able to get up in them booty cheeks. Am I right? High five. I think people with canes are generally disabled. All right, you know what, Mech? You gotta take like a minute or two after that. Come on, you gotta take like at least a minute to just sit there and think about what you've done. Didn't Abel get vaporized? +2. Okay, you know what? Zebra liked it, so I've now changed my opinion. Actually, +2. I am the biggest sheeple among you. You know how they have like that image of that wolf taking off like the sheep costume? I'm like the opposite. I'm like a wolf, and when I take off my costume, there's just a sheep underneath. Didn't Abel get vaporized? I wouldn't say vaporized. Definitely slaughtered, but not vaporized. I mean, Cain did commit the first sin. Am I correct? Right? Who's my religious leader here? Zebra? Probably Zebra. Wait, where's Juicebox? Juicebox knows things. It's the first sin, right? A betrayal. Wait, what are we doing? Hold on. I've forgotten what the fuck we were doing in the game. Oh! Where the hell? Okay. Oh! We're gonna start... Okay, you know what? Honestly, we could go down here and clear this. Oh. Why did Cain kill him? Now that's something where I don't remember. I asked Zebra for his opinion on if it was the first sin, and he said the first sin is God tasting my cock. And you know what? Honestly, +2. I'm doing 100 by 100. Wait, you're doing a 20,000 difficulty board? Zebra, why aren't you the one streaming? That sounds fucking awesome. Have you done the PvP yet? I watched Lupin do PvP. He had like 30 people watching him do PvP. It was crazy. I was like, hell yeah. Honestly, like, watching Lupin, he's so fucking funny. I don't know how he's so funny. million. Oh wait, 20 million. Good fucking lord. Yeah, wait, hold on. I didn't read that right. Never in the Bible have seen anything religious. Play Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac will teach you about religion. I'm not kidding, it actually will. Ooh. Also, get into roguelikes, like I do. You would really like a roguelike. I don't know. I don't know if you would. I'm just saying that you probably would. Because who doesn't? World record's 10 million. Just 2 hours and I'm losing my shit. Zebra, if you get the world record, I don't even know what to do. But like, because how do I celebrate that? What do people like? Here's the thing, because this is like such a niche, small little internet community thing. Like, there's a very handful of people that are gonna care, but they're gonna care a lot, you know. Get over here! Oh my god. So I said fucking and double it. I'd let you sign my tits. You know what? I will sign your tits. I will do it. Honestly, if you get the world record, they should have the Minesweeper Olympics or whatever they're doing in Spain in Toronto next year. If it's in Toronto, I'll go to Toronto next year. How's that? I'll come visit. That's the if you win this board and they hold the Toronto sweepstakes, get it? I'm going to Toronto. I'll come visit. Wow, this thing is fucking ass. It's in such bad condition. Dull. Well, we can actually fix that up. I don't really like roguelikes. Risk of Rain 2 is an exception. Look, if you like Risk of Rain 2, it's only a matter of time. That's all I'm saying. You will be taken over. The roguelike will take you over. You may think that you don't like roguelikes. You just gotta find your roguelike. You know, everybody's got their own roguelikes. There's ones that they like more than others. I definitely like Isaac more than most. You'll come? No, not like that. Don't make it weird. Don't make this weird. I'm not coming like that. I mean, like, I'll show up to be like, hey Zebra, welcome to the Minesweeper World Olympics. Here's your medal. I'll present him with his medal that he's so deserved. That's insane. I did the 100K and it made me want to, like, well, I'll just say it. It made me want to die. I have never done something that difficult in my life. If I ever have to do the Minesweeper 100K again, I think I might actually go literally insane. And that's not me saying, like, oh, I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna become the Joker. No, I mean, like, actually. Like, I'm actually gonna lose my fucking mind. There's no way I would survive. It's too much stress on the human body. Frankly, I don't know how Zebra is even doing the fucking, like, his. Here's the thing, I was talking to Lupin about this when I went to his chat. I was because he asked if I wanted to be on the list for him sending funny stuff to people. So I was like, yeah, of course I want to be on the list. And then he's like, oh, you did 100K, I respect that. I also did the 100K, and I was like, oh, so, he's like, it took me so fucking long, and I was like, oh my god, somebody who understands. It took me 8,000 games. It took Lupin 20,000 games. I thought I was, like, suffering. I don't know what true suffering even looks like. When I've witnessed true suffering, my head almost exploded. I got down on my hands and knees and I shook, for I did not know what true suffering meant in that moment. Scratch ticket, okay. Let's see if we can win. I was pissing. It could be opening re-rolling. Look at total hours of attempting. Yeah, it's you know, I can do that right now, actually. Let me check how many hours it took me to do it. Statistics, right? And then, my statistics will go by... Yeah. Okay, let's see. I mean, I'm gonna have to combine the two. That's the issue. That should be alright. Okay. No, wait. Mine's about 5,000 games. It's 940 and 3956. So 4,000 for one of the boards, 1,000 basically for the other one. And there's one in here that's like another that I did like 2 or 3 times, but that doesn't really count that much. So almost 5,000 games for my 100K. Let me check Lupin. I think I can check Lupin's. He showed me. He had like 20,000 games, or like no, it was like 16,000 games or something. It was fucking insane. I've never seen anything like it in my fucking life. Does that mean it's 20,000 or wait, 20 million times 20 million? Now, so difficulty scales like exponentially. So like imagine if like every other space you would click is like it's almost like that basically. And there's like what, it's like 2100 by 2100 or something like that. What's the dimensions? It's something insane like that. But how many hours, not games? How many hours? Oh yeah, well I probably could have looked at that. Hold on, let me take a look. Because a few of those games took me way more than an hour, and a few of those games took me way less than an hour. My statistics. Time hours. For the first one, it's 111. The second one is 76. So, just shy of 200 hours. Really? Really? Just shy of 200? I feel like 500 hours. What the fuck? Huh. I didn't suffer as much as I thought I did, honestly. I'm a little bitch. I'm a baby. I'm a little goddamn freak. What the hell? 500 hours is over a month? Yeah, but I saw what happened to Lupin, and that's like, he's at least 500, definitely more. It took him so long. And like, I feel for him, because I barely, like, the last board, I had to use 5 hints. He used 2 hints on his final board. Do you know what that means? The hints show you the probability. He used it twice. I used as many as I could. I used 5. This is the max amount you're allowed to use per game. I used 5 fucking hints. He said he wasn't using, like, any hints, which is insane for me to, like, even think about. The level of gaming some people are on are just, like, they're way above my level, you know? I can only dream to achieve something at that level. I thought that my 100k was, like, impressive. Didn't realize that, like, other people had done me in. Other people had done more. Wonder if automatic opening rerolls would be illegal. It's technically happening before the run starts, so it doesn't actually have anything to do with the run itself. I think like, honestly, I think it depends on the challenge and the game, right? Because there's certain games where, like, in speedrunning, you're allowed to just basically re-roll immediately until you get, like, what you want. Binding of Isaac is a good example of this, where it's like they just re-roll until they get, like, a good room, if it's not a seeded run. If it's unseeded, they just re-roll until they get a room that's, like, really good right next to them, you know? There's a lot of re-rolls that happen. But for a game like Minesweeper, where, like, you don't know whether a board is completable unless you, like, choose that specific difficulty, I think it's a little bit different, right? Like, it makes it a lot harder to be, it makes it a lot harder, like, there's a lot of less variation, yes, but I think, like, the variation is what makes it kind of fun, you know? Where it's like, okay, well, this guy is a really good player, but somehow he just got really unlucky. Whereas me, I just got pretty lucky compared to somebody like Lupin, who's, like, you know, like, actually good at the game. You know, it's good. It's good in some games for variation, and in other like challenges. I think it's I mean, it just depends on what you're going for. You know, I do understand, like, there's some games where it's literally almost physically impossible to re-roll to get the perfect run, because you need to re-roll like 20,000 times. I think, like, Isaac is kind of like that, which is why, like, a lot of the speedruns are seeded instead of unseeded. Because it's like, you would be re-rolling for, like, the perfect item. In order to get an item room next to you, there's like, what? There's like 12 rooms on the first floor. It's 1 in 12 for it to be next to you, I guess. We'll say 12. It's probably somewhere up, like, 14. I'm being generous. And then, out of any item in the pool, let's say it's the item room, there's hundreds of items in the item room. Most of them do fucking nothing. You need one that's, like, actually useful. So that's, like, rolling for a 1 in 12, and then a 1 in... We'll say, like, 1 in 200, because I can think of, there's, like, 5 items that whenever I watch the speedruns, that I saw people would grab. Polyphemus being one of them, Hemolacria, stuff like that. Like, stuff that's so overpowered that, like, you can just fucking break the game. Difficulty is exponential based on mind density and board size. Yeah, it is. I'm bad at describing that, but Zebra's better. I won't stop the 20 mil board until I bust without any motion. You can reroll openings to start with a 0 rather than a 3 in the corner. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. I think, like, for me, I like playing out those scenarios, like those games. Even if I get, like, a 3 in a corner, I just go to a different corner and click. Because that might be the only time where I have variation in the run. And that's the thing, is, like, you don't fucking know. I'm out of my element. Yeah, that's true. This is a lot different than what I usually talk about. It's a little bit different. You know, this is like hardcore gaming. See element boron. Y'all are such nerds. Yeah, I mean that used to be the stream before I decided to play other games. This is it. It was just Minesweeper talk. You're out of your element. I'm in my element. Finally, for the first time, I'm in my element. Something like Slay the Spire, you shouldn't be able to reroll. Yeah, and I think like there's reasons why you wouldn't want to reroll, you know, and like because there are seeded runs that are like they're stuff for seeded runs and there's stuff for unseeded runs for that specific game, you know. It's one of those games that lends itself better to being like just okay, just go right through because you can play it pretty fast even if you have like a pretty bad hand. All you need is like one specific thing. Then you can just re-roll another run, you know, in like a... The fuck was that noise? You just re-roll another run in like a minute, you know? If things suck, just like do over, you know? It's not that hard. That's why the number of times you continuously beat A20 on character. It's the number of times you continue... Oh, yeah. And also there's like variations for like different types of challenges, right? So Slay the Spire has one called the Ladder where you go... The first character you do... Ascension 1, and then 2, and the next character you do 2, next character you do 3, next character you do 4, and then you cycle them until you get to A20 with the Watcher. Which honestly, like, if it was just Watcher, like, I mean, I don't know how you would lose a run in A20. I'm just being real. You would have to get, like, Pandora's Box into pressure points. Like, you would have to get such dog shit that would basically force you to reroll. The character's so fucking good. Minesweeper nerding out, looking like a Redditing. Minesweeper, no, I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. Minesweeper is kind of like a Reddit kind of game. Until you take it seriously, then it's not a Reddit game. But like, Minesweeper is a game where it's like, if I was in high school, the people who were Redditors would totally brag about, oh my god, we got fitness level, holy shit. The people I know would definitely brag about having like really high Minesweeper scores. You know? And then, like, the actual gamers wouldn't do that, you know? Like, the real gamers. Because it's boring. Wait until you play it, alright? You know what? Play, like, a little bit, alright? And then come back at me. Play just, like, play like, a few... Oh, yeah, also we lost. I don't know if I said that. Play, like, a few games of Minesweeper, get really into it, and then come at me, alright? I played Minesweeper on stream because... I was playing in my free time. I was like, oh, okay, this game will be fun. It's like a little thing to play. I got so addicted to it that I wanted to get better, so I had people come help me. That's how it goes. Rimshot shortly followed by gunshot. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. I was fucking yapping my mouth off. I didn't even hear what that thing was. Let's just equip this as primary. I want a metal punch. Here we go. Let's fucking go. They're always hard when I'm sucking. 8 pressure points to be crazy against bosses. Yeah, but like... okay, try to do 8 pressure points against those fucking slimes. Act 3, black slimes. Yeah, no fucking way. You couldn't wheel my ass into trying to do something like that. That would be fucking awful. I think I might die. I have seen an all pressure points run. You can get seeded runs for like starting with all 8 of the same cards, and pressure points is one of them you can do. That would be a good YouTube video. Only if Ush was a Slay the Spire YouTuber. Should be so fucking easy. It's fucking view farming. Just by the title alone. Slay the Spire people, they love the game. Is he just gonna shoot you in the dead in the streets of Houston? I have played it. Just fucking numbers on a board that takes 20 minutes to finish. You want me to run a Minesweeper game and watch the dopamine in your head light up like a Christmas tree? Alright, I'll show you what it means to be a real gamer. I'll show you what real dopamine looks like. I'll take your time. Your 20 minutes. I'll divide it by 6. Boom. Honestly, if you want to watch somebody who's really good at the game, just watch like somebody who is like top 100. Watch fucking Teamworm. He's fucking insane. I was playing Minesweeper once, so I was like, I could barely understand what was happening, and I feel like I'm a pretty apt player. Honestly. Machine straight ropes in the cum slums of Drake's 4th garage? You'd think you spelled garage wrong. Anyway. Not the RR or the Rari. Ah, okay, okay. I don't know cars, but I imagine this is a car reference. The 20 health orb with 3 artifacts. Oh! No! You can't will me into doing that. I literally will not do that. I fucking hate that orb. But again, like, that's a special fight, though. That's a rare relic fight, isn't it? That's like the, you're going for the orb fight? Or you're going for, like, the rare relic? Right, so you wouldn't need to do that normally, I don't think. I don't think so, at least. Just kill me. There's a girl in my school that keeps walking up to me and going, hey, name, what's a pretty boy like you doing way over there? And then she caresses me. It's so funny, like, you telling stories like this, because I remember, like, friends who I went to school with, where they're like, they were like, I like this guy, or I like this girl, should I do this? And I'm like, yeah, no, go ahead, that's totally fine. And it would be stuff like that, and now looking back on it, I'm like, I give some pretty shit advice. That is just, like, why didn't they just say, like, hey, I'm interested in you? It's just, like, it's just that easy. They don't need to be so weird about it. It's just, it's not that hard. I don't think, at least. Things tend to be pretty easy once you just, like, communicate properly with people what you know, what you're thinking. I don't mean to brag, but I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie cake, and there's no cum on it. Oh, Enter got banned. Oh, Juice is here. What's up, Juice? Juice, why did Cain kill Abel? I know it's the first sin, but I don't remember why it happened. I need your expertise. I don't think a lunch lady should be doing that. But if it was like the lunch lady, like Helga the lunch lady. I just think like lunch lady. You ever see like, you go in the lunch line and they have the lunch ladies have like a nameplate? It's always something like Helga, you know. I think there might have been a lunch lady named Helga at one of my schools I went to. Or maybe it was the summer camp I went to. Either way, it stuck with me. I was like, that's definitely a lunch lady name. So lucky, I wish I could have more. Why? I was thinking of shooting Enter. My god, it's Ush Bandit. That's true. We were fucking up Ush's chat last night. We asked him some good questions. Hey Juice, did you see Ush posted a short with you in it today? By the way? You guys didn't know, Ush, he posts shorts of people that give him banger comments. Juice had a banger. So Ush decided to post it. So Juice is famous now. Everybody, clap for the famous man. Choker Sapphire. You catch me wearing that. I'm wearing, I mean, I'm an August baby. I'm wearing my Peridot birthstone. That's just me, though. God accepted Abel's offering, didn't accept Cain's. Out of jealousy, Cain... Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't remember. This is the thing where it's like, I, as a kid, was playing Isaac. And then, you know, when you're a kid, you're a little bit impressionable. You're like, ooh, this game I like is fun. Let me do some reading about it. Oh my god, we're getting levels like crazy today. And I was like, oh, let me read the story of Cain and Abel. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting, actually. But I mean, for me, like, I'm not religious. I just like the stories because, like, I mean, they're cool. It's like when I read the Iliad. You know? I should read the Iliad again. I said this last time. I'm sorry for recycling bits. I know how much you guys absolutely love that. Still stands, though. I feel like, you know, a little bit of Iliad would be kind of fun. I was watching somebody play Hades for a little bit earlier. And it was like, oh, I feel it. I feel like I could read a really long book right now. A really long, maybe the Odyssey, maybe the Iliad. I'm feeling it. Why is it that, like, things I want to do Like, I have to be in the perfect mood to do them sometimes. You know? Like, I want to read more long-form books, but I just, like, I can't will myself into doing it. Is there a reason? Is it because my brain is cooked? Is it an attention span thing, or is it just, like, my lifestyle? Or is it because I want to do other things more technically? I mean, the Risk of Rain update came out today. I can't expect to do that today. Come on. Like, I'm doing bigly things in the chef character. I'm feeling it. Something a woman will never say to you. Okay, well, you don't gotta be so mean about it. Wait, women. I used the wrong woman. No, I mean, it sounded right. Did you? It seemed right to me. Maybe we're both dumb. Then again, like, I mean, you guys already know my IQ. Probably at least 70, so room temperature. Oh, so I'm saying, like, at least 70, like, maximum. I'm not saying at least 70 minimum. I don't got, like, the huge brain. See, when the Earth update comes out, I hope they give my brain a little bit of a buff. I need some power for thinking. I need some, I need my brain to be updated. I'm still running, like, Windows 98, you know? I got Bonzi Buddy in my brain. I got fucking malware in my brain. Fucking Bonzi Buddy. Why did they make Bonzi Buddy was a scam, right? It was like, it took your data, right? I think so. I think I remember looking at a YouTube video or reading something about how Bonzi Buddy was a scam. That's crazy. I didn't have Bonzi Buddy myself, but like, why would he do that? He was supposed to be my friend. Why does he hate me so much? Zebra should become a dragon and shoot Drake ropes out of charity like monsoon rains on the plebeians in the slums. Why? What? Wait, no, if he's a dragon, why would he shoot Drake ropes? Why wouldn't he shoot dragon ropes? I read Sodom and Gomorrah as poetry, attempting to understand what the fuck he did to his... Oh. I'm installing ChatGPT in my head. I can't run that. I'm on Windows 98. Give me that shit. I could just ask ChatGPT, like, you know, stuff, and it'd be like, oh, you should insert 32 pickles into your butthole. I'm gonna be like, thanks, ChatGPT. That's exactly what I wanted. Hey, you know that thing that you asked about? What if you just inserted, like, 37 push pins into your butt? That actually would help. You know that question you asked about, like, how did David defeat Goliath? Yeah, actually, put those pickles up your butt. That'll actually tell you the answer. Why does ChatGPT do that? I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, you know, I feel like maybe I should put the pickles on my butt. Maybe it will help. I'm being gaslit by this damn program. Jesus guy was a shit friend. He did leave everybody behind. He did turn into a rabbit, right? And people were like, "Oh no, we need you." And he's like, you know what? I'm actually getting out of here. Then again, I guess he was being followed by the Romans. I mean, if I were him, I'd also probably turn into a rabbit. So, based, I guess? I'll baste that. That's based enough. I feel like you could have chosen a better animal, though. Empty Jerry can. Who's Jerry? Just watch the Full Metal Alchemist Hikaimerodon. You were supposed to bring balance to the dark and light bonsai? No, it's bonsai. Not bonsai. Like the tree. It's bonsai. Like the buddy. Obviously, you don't get it. You didn't have Bonzi Buddy, and it shows. You didn't have malware disguised as non-malware. And it shows. What is even back here? I just want to see what this thing is. Can I go in here? Is this like a weird room closet? Nope, there's fucking nothing. Why did I even show up here? What the fuck? No, it's Drake ropes because dragon ropes would be a crime. I mean, dragons already shoot like there's already you can get dragon ropes in real life. Just like look up bad dragon. Don't do that. I was kidding. Close to the wrong GPT. Maybe that's it. Maybe I gotta get a better ChatGPT in my head. I thought mine was good enough, but I mean it keeps doing the pickle thing. I think maybe. Now hold on a second. Maybe I should put the pickles in my butt and the push pins. Maybe it's on to something. Like, it's the thing where it's like if lightning strikes more than once in the same place, then like you gotta, I don't know. You gotta do what the AI software tells you to do. It's perfectly normal anime, or this one... Or is this one of the ones that has like 2 scenes I should just forget? Zebra, you should not... Like, it's definitely the latter. You're gonna be scarred and changed as a person. It will do damage to your psyche. You will not be the same afterwards. Full Metal Alchemist. Perfectly normal. Starts with killing your brother and binding his soul to a suit of armor like a Gundam and trying necromancy. Check animals in trailer. Oh my god! Holy fuck! I didn't even know The bunny. Go! Oh my god. Guys. We're doing it. Guys. I'm free. Save the animals. Save the animals. Go! Be free! Oh my god. Go. Repopulate the area full of rabbits. Should I not do this? Isn't this a bad idea? Because, like, rabbits will absolutely destroy the ecosystem when they don't have any predators because the zombies ate all the other animals. You know what? It's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. That little fat gray guy variant of malware. I don't know what that one was. I just know Bonzi Buddy. Well, I'm gonna search that right now. Ah! Oh my god, perfect, no way. Also, name some kind of buddy. Desktop buddy, maybe? I mean, I just had Bonzi Buddy. That's the one I remember having. But I used my dad's virtual machine to get Bonzi Buddy because I didn't... Because he was like, don't download things, they're gonna get viruses. And he was fucking right. I shouldn't trust him. Honestly, if Jesus was really the Son of God and was resurrected on Easter, he would have brought his friends back too, made the world's first zombie boy band. Is he technically a zombie, but like not a harmful zombie? He's like a non-harmful zombie. What happened to my push pin? Oh, wait, there it is. My punch, not push pin. What the fuck? Sorry, it's still in the push pin thing. Again, my butthole will be full of them soon. So definitely owns a 14-inch dragon dildo. I don't own a 14-inch dragon dildo. That's like $300. I don't got that kind of money. In this economy, you gotta pay 12 bucks for eggs. You think I can afford a dildo that large? I'm dealing with Moby Small. I don't got Moby Huge. I don't got Moby Huge money. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with you? He streamed him using it yesterday. That did not happen. What did I do yesterday? I did my abs. Alright, I did an ab workout. Prostate. Prolapse anus. Has milked prostate 37 times. Should I make a prostate command where you guys can milk my prostate? Would you guys like that? Would you freaks like to milk my prostate? This is a bad question. I should not be asking these things online to strangers I don't know. This is what my parents taught me when I was a kid. You know what? I'm sorry, I think I'm starting to learn. I think it only took me 24 years to really learn, like, stranger danger. But I think actually I'm kind of getting it now. Not true. He owns the alien tentacle dong with eggs you can push through with gallons of fake jizz. Ew. And an posterior inflation kink. Ew. Are you saying I'm going to inflate my ovaries? Is that what that implies? That could be kind of cool. The eggs thing makes me sick, but everything else is like, I guess fine. As long as it's not hurting anybody, I guess it's alright, you know? Who am I to judge? The fuck? How do you know off the top of your head? He's been looking into it. Moby middle class. I'm the Moby working class. I don't got that kind of money. I don't got that money in the bank for a Moby Huge. You get it, man? He doesn't know us. What are you talking about? What are you waffling about? Oh, it's nothing. Amount of times I've been asked, do you want to see my bad dragon collection by women on MMORPGs, and just said yes. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. If man, woman, anybody asks me, do you want to see my Moby Huge collection, and they're not my best friend, I don't want to see that. If I know them barely, like if I know them a little bit, I'm like, why are you asking me this? I don't want to see this. If it's Ush, I'd be like, yeah, okay, man, that's true. You know what? I'm not into it, but, like, I support him because, like, you know, this is what friends do. You support your friends. Oh, fuck. Why'd I get out of the car? That's just how it is. You gotta support your friends because they support you. Because, like, sometimes I'm like, hey, Ush, look at this hobby thing I do. And then, obviously, I know he's not into it, but I still, like, you know, I just want somebody to share with. He's not gonna understand completely. He's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is he doing in Terraria? I don't know what this fucking game is. I've never played this game in my goddamn life. But you support your friends that way. Why am I anxious? Clip that? Secret solution is to be the stranger danger. Yeah, but like, no. But I'm not... Wait, hold on. I mean, I guess, like, everybody always says, like, don't talk to strangers. But nobody ever says, like, don't be the stranger that talks to other people. They should add that rule. Because, like, the social rules are, like, stranger danger, right? But there's never, like, don't, you know... Because people say don't be a stranger. I guess. Maybe that's, like, the only one that's, like, anti-stranger danger, you being the stranger in that scenario. That'd be what? I don't know what you clipped, but it's probably really funny. Set alarm. Saying no leads to days of one-on-one conversation and trying to calm down the fear of rejection. See, I hate when people are like, hey, do you want to do this? And then, like, the implication is, like, you have to say yes. It's like, if you ask me a yes or no question, but, like, you're forcing me to answer one certain way, don't ask me the fucking yes or no question. Why am I so anxious? Oh, maybe it's all the zombies. That's probably true. I'm dealing with a shit ton of zombies. Oh my god, why are you so stressed out? What the hell, man? Here, just take some chewing tobacco. It's fine. You're good. Just, like, chill. You're all heart juice. Juice is... He really is the heart of the stream. He's my heart. I love all the undiagnosed bipolar disorder people who seek approval through randoms. I want to see your most estranged interest. It is just, like... Don't ask the yes or no question if I'm not allowed to answer no. Because I've had this with family members, too, where it's like they ask if I want to help, like, set up a party. And then I say no, and they're like, well, you're going to anyway. And I'm like, well, then don't ask yes or no. Just be like, do it. I'm like, okay. My idiot ass does not care. As long as you just, like, give me no choice from the get-go, you know? If I don't believe... Like, here's the thing. It's like... okay, like, if a rat is born in a laboratory, he knows nothing other than the white walls and white ceiling that surrounds him. But take a rat off the street and put him in a lab, he will yearn for what he once had, you know? He will yearn for the trees, the brush, being able to graze his mouse fur against the fucking, Aww. His mouse fur against the grass once more, you know? As long as I'm the mouse that's, like, doesn't know what it means to be free, then, I mean, I'm down, you know? I'm running that maze. I run the maze of life every single day. Really looking out for their mental health. I mean, I guess you're right. I should be a little bit more inclusive. I should force myself to look at the dragon dildos, even if I don't want to, for other people's sake. I'm being selfish. You're correct. I am being selfish. That's true. I am being selfish. So you say yes, flip a coin to see if it's going to be good or bad experience. The problem is like, now whenever I look at that person, I'm going to think about it. Every time I see them, I'm going to think, oh yeah, you're the person that, like, sticks a 20-inch dildo, like, you know, right up there. And I don't want to think about that, because it's going to... Ugh. I'm just going to be... Like, it's the only thing I'm going to... My brain is just going to be stuck on that, you know? I won't be able to change. Unfortunately, like, once my brain gets an idea, it sticks with it, and I can't willfully let them go. I have to just let them naturally go, you know? I don't have any agency over what my brain thinks about. Unfortunately. I know there's people that do. I don't know how they do it. I just can't be like, oh, I'm going to forget this, and then just do. It's just, as soon as I try to forget, it sticks in the mind. It seeps in even further, you know? It sticks as tendrils in my brain. Like I'm a alien brain sucker from one of those, like, horror movies, you know? Let me just turn a little bit. Keep saying, why am I so anxious? It's making me think how anxious I am. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, but, like, real life equivalent, you know? In the game, my character is very anxious. And then once I think about the anxiety, I just, you know, I keep going. But then, like, you know, you're like, okay, hold on, I got a Dr. Pepper. I can just chill. Dr. Pepper cures all. That's what it is. Dr. Pepper is the true anti-anxiety. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper, by the way. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dr. Pepper would not sponsor me. They know how to run a brand. If they did, I would ruin them. There's people I know that have, like, serious anger issues, myself included, and then they're like, nah, it's just my bipolar. There's no way that, like, 60 people in my grade all have bipolar. I'm sure there's a few, though. I mean, I feel like for a lot of people, like, for me, I had that same sort of thing where I just, like, I built up emotion, you know? I bottled things up, and then I thought there was something wrong with me, and it's just because I didn't have an outlet. So, like, even at the smallest thing, as soon as that cap on my bottle got released a little bit, it'd be like, I would react to small things with, like, really large bouts of anger that wasn't proportional. So they might not all be bipolar. There's other reasons why you can just have, like, you know, insane random anger fits. I mean, I imagine there are some people that probably do have BPD, you know? But, like, for me, that was my sort of experience with, like... Because my grandpa had BPD. Which is probably why he was so much of an asshole to me all the time. Not all the time. He was pretty good to me sometimes. It's just like, you know... I'm salty that he was kind of a dick towards the end of our experience. But you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't always a me thing. Or sorry, it wasn't always a mental health thing, like a diagnosed disorder. Sometimes it's just like I don't know how to deal with emotion because I wasn't really ever taught. And I mean, it is something that you totally learn, or you kind of have to learn, or else it will explode you. Hold on. I can get this. Boom! Take a rat off the street and be mobbed by his peons. You took the rat king. That's true. I mean, that's how it works. You take the king and all the peons come and destroy you. My anxiety repeatedly screams at me, telling me, be normal. That's not what normal people do. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, there's a lot of times where I just, like, am alone at night after I'm trying to go to bed, and I'm like, hey, remember that one time that, like, you complimented that one guy's, jacket at a party and it was really awkward and everybody was staring at you? Yeah, hey, why don't you remember that more? Why don't you just keep thinking about that over and over again? Why don't you keep thinking about his reaction where he was like, okay, sure, thanks, man. Why don't you just keep thinking about how anxious you were afterwards, that everybody's going to hate you and not going to want to talk to you ever again, and you're going to be ostracized and alone for the rest of your high school life. Sorry, I spiraled there. I'm coming back. Hold on. Actually, you know what? You just got to repeat this mantra to yourself. Get a really big ego and just keep going like, I'm actually goated. I'm actually super goated. I'm super goated, and nobody can say I'm not. If you cope, like, fake it until you make it, you know? I eventually will fake it until I make it. I haven't made it yet, but someday I will. Hey, sometimes you just, you know, it seeps into your brain. You can't stop thinking about it. It's okay. Usually with that, you just listen to a song, or you just do something that's even more anxiety-inducing, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't know what true suffering was yet. Like the Minesweeper thing we were talking about earlier, you know? You don't know what true suffering is until you've seen how other people have suffered. As soon as I saw how Lupin suffered, I realized that I haven't even scratched the barrel of suffering. I haven't even scratched the surface. I am but a peon. I'm a peon at the king's court. I'm the jester, thinking that I'm the king, when in secret, I am but a humble fool. An unhumble fool, I guess. A non-humble fool. I guess I'll just put all of this in here, except for the... Yeah! No, the host stays. You might need that. When you say a joke and then they look at you funny and you have to slowly pull yourself out of that moment, oh my god. You're young enough, enter the majority hormones going apeshit and zero education over how to handle and channel direct into something productive. Yeah, I really wish they would, I'd like, I don't know, there'd be a class to be like, hey, here's some, like, really helpful tips on how to, like, not be so angry all the time, or, like, to channel your anger. Sorry, I'm rolling up my pants because I'm hot. Oh my god, that's like it's the 5th time anybody's ever used alligator. I made that, by the way, for Ush. I made alligator for Ush. He uses... I've been a very angry child since I was like 5. I'm less angry now though, but still a bit. Honestly, like you gotta get something to channel that into. The working out helps a lot for me. That's what I channel all of my anger into. That's why I'm like pretty chill most of the time. People say I don't get angry, and that's because I get angry, but only when I'm at the gym. That's when my real anger comes out. I'm actually just like my power level. I'm hiding it until like I can agitated. I'm hiding my power level until I can see the weight rack, and then I fucking just let loose. It's kind of nice. Or you watch a really sad movie. That works too. But that's more for like sadness and grief. The anger helps when like doing something active, I feel like, you know? Sorry, I've been missing a lot of the chats. My bad. Either get shoved down until you explode, you constantly outburst, or you handle it. BPD, bipolar disorder, borderline personality, not bipolar. Sorry, Zebra. My bad. Every time I see BPD, I think bipolar, because my grandpa. This message is backed by real Keen Dynasty lawyers. It's legalist. BPD, borderline personality disorder, is all those sexy stripper cops you hire in Boston. See, now I don't know which one's which. I don't know which one we're talking about now. Link. I want to watch the most thumb-shaped meatballs act sexy. Aesthetically pleasing cum gutter police stripper.png. I don't want to look. I don't want to open that. Don't send that. What is that? This man needs an ego death. I did experience ego death. I have. I need another, honestly. That'd be really nice. You're trying to eat? What the fuck? You ate an entire whole box of cereal, and you... Usually that's fine. I guess they might have changed some stuff. My Halloween candy. My marinara. I guess we'll eat some random little assortments. Whatever we can get. I want to eat the... I'm eating the marinara. They bring out one of the hot new recruits with cum gutters. I keep fucking opening Adobe After Effects. Stop, please, Adobe. I'm the only one opening it, not you. I'm taking all my Adobe shit off my taskbar. It's so annoying. Messy taskbar, lol. Ugh. Can't be me. I only have a few things I need. It's annoying. Starage. Give us paint shots. What does that mean? What do you mean by paint shots? What does that imply? It's from Tom and Jerry. Mommy, you forget to charge your earbuds 3 gym visits in a row. Couldn't be me. You know, one of the times I had to go and listen to the gym music. It is as awful as people say. The gym music is fucking terrible. I was in there. You know what? There was one song that was actually pretty good that I did enjoy. It was... Let me give you the order. It was some weird pop song I never heard of. I think it was Dua Lipa, but I don't know. And then it was like a country song, which didn't make much sense because I'm like, I'm at a gym. And then it was like some techno song, and then it was Black Hole Sun, which is on my workout playlist, and I was like, finally something that isn't so goddamn ass. And then it went right back to the same garbage. I just think they put on a random playlist, or just like they let like a radio based on playlist handle it. It's just insane. I don't know how you can do that. You get like the weirdest fucking shit. Really sad movie like Fox and the Hound. Oh no, your name started playing and you can hear... I don't know what this means. I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin this movie for me, so I'm going to stop reading. I'm sorry, Juice. I don't want to ruin the movie for me. I like movies too much. I'm just kidding. My ass does not read. Or watch. My ass is doing 2 things. Playing Risk of Rain 2. Buh. There's my door. I slowly open the door. Why are you so tense? I know you need more chew, more tobacco. Pack a lip, brother. Sad watching news and contemplating the amount of people who believe it. Aware. My parents watch the news. Every time I see the news, I'm like, who watches the fucking news? Not to make fun of them, but the news is insane. It's just like the entire time. Are we not cold anymore? Yay! The entire time I'm like, this just makes me more depressed. Like, if I didn't see half of this stuff, I wouldn't be so sad. You know? It's like, I'm not exposed to a lot of this stuff because it doesn't affect me. Obviously, there's some stuff that does affect me specifically, so I watch the news for it. But like other things, I'm like, I don't need to know that, like, there was, like a plane, another plane crash. Like, I don't want to know that. Come on. It's important to know some stuff, but other times I'm like, I'd be less, like, it doesn't affect me, and also, like, now I'm sad. If it was, like, by my house, I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, I do want to know what's going on, obviously, but it's not. It's at the other side of the country. Sounding the amount of people that watch the news and overbooked. Oh, my gym occasionally plays Onagai music bass. Really? Kimi no no yeah, no, I know what your name is. The entire soundtrack is Radwimps, so you get cut onions triggered anytime you hear Radwimps. Radwimps? Radwimps. Okay, no, that was just a misspelling. I was right the first time. Because I'm goated, you know, just really good. I don't know what any of that means, but, like, that sucks, or I'm happy for you. Probably that sucks. I'm thinking that that one's the one that's applicable. Oh, I got muscle. Yeah, that's what I thought you were... Oh, yeah, it's muscle. Yeah, muscle. My bad. I know what you were talking... Like, here's the thing. I know... When you said Onagai music, I thought you meant Onagai muscle. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know. I know what you're talking about. That's actually kind of base. My gym does not play that because I think my gym is... Okay, let me describe my gym to you guys. My gym, I walk in. Let's say I go to an exercise bike. They have TVs set up. They have like 12 stations on the TVs on the bikes. There's like a few movie channels. There's like a news, like a regular news channel. There's like Bluey. There's like something for fashion, I think. And then there's Fox News. And that's like majority of the time when I go onto the treadmill, it's always fucking playing Fox News. I'm like, who is watching Fox News while working out? What the fuck? What is wrong with the people that live near me? What is wrong with my peers? You're sitting on the bike, you're listening to, I don't know, like, you're watching like the Tucker Carlson Reacts where he just stares at the TV for like 10 minutes. Re-release Juice, you didn't say Onagai music. Yeah, no, I know you didn't. I know you didn't say Onagai music. I said Onagai music, and I thought you said Onagai music, and then when I read it, I was like, oh, Onagai muscle. I know what that is. Trust me, I know what that is. I work out at home sometimes. I gotta let that shit, like, flow freely. You know? My gym doesn't play it. I gotta listen to it. Mainline is that Black Dog shit in Pennsylvania gym. Say that. Tucker got fired from Fox? Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, you are right. He did get fired from Fox. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. That was a big thing me and Ush talked about, like, back and forth for a little bit. Huh. Watch as Fox News gets angry at the resulting manic workout. Manic. Fuck. Ugh. You know what I meant, though. I read that right in my head. Greg Gutfeld? Field? I don't know who they replaced Tucker with. I'm imagining that's who they replaced him with. Who is Greg? He's the guy that made that video game that we play. He made Gregcraft? Is he Greg? Does he do Gregcraft? Holy fuck, they added Gregcraft. Bill O'Reilly style with the credible sexual harassment allegations? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, trust me. Am I surprised by that? The answer may shock you. It's no. The answer is no. Am I surprised? No. Honestly, does that narrow it down literally at all? Kinda no, also. That's cool. That's quite a few of The Walking Dead. Also, why doesn't Rick just arrest the zombies in The Walking Dead, by the way? I wanted to pose this question to you all. Another reason why I'm playing Zomboid. Why doesn't Rick just arrest them? Why doesn't he just go like, zombies, you are under arrest, and then like put them in behind bars? He could just do that either. He has his badge. Holy fuck, that's a lot of zombies. Well, it looks like we got our work cut out for us today. Gregory, he's real. All hail Greg. All hail Greg Craft. All hail Gregory Craft of Minecraft. First of his name. Breaker of chains. Breaker of, I don't know. What does Greg break? Breaker of my psyche. There you go. Ooh, poo-poo nasty stinky smell. Oh no, bad. Very good. Very no good. Very not bueno. Very unbecoming of a lad such as the Hamburglar. Already used this bit? Alright, man. Well, like, sometimes I recycle bits, alright? It's not, like, the same thing over and over again. But sometimes it is. You get a little bit of variation. Sometimes I do reuse stuff. You know, it's not just, like... I can't just make up new stuff the whole time, you know? Every good comedian reuses bits from time to time. This isn't a new thing. This isn't something that, like, you should be finding out for the first time now in my stream. That's how comedy works, man. Bits have been reused for time, like, infinity. Time, fucking whatever the fucking saying is. I can't remember. Ad infinity, that's what it is. Boom! No way, sexual harassment for a conservative pundit. I'm getting surprised that the sun rises in the morning. It is, well, I mean, it does happen a lot. It do be happening. So, like, you know, I'm on my way to stab you. No, don't do that. It's as if it's to say the sky is blue. Yeah, I mean, it do be like that. People just be using their power for evil, you know? It just kind of be like that sometimes, you know? Sometimes, like, you see a person in the street and you're like, I wonder if they're evil. And then, here's the thing. Like, 99% of people probably aren't evil. But, like, there's a percentage of people that are definitely evil that you see walking around just day-to-day life. Okay, I have the key ready. My fucking thing! My Shayla! Bad streamer. Shut up. Alright. If I'm a bad streamer, why are you still here, huh? Why is your ass still watching? Didn't think about that, did you, loser? Hold that. You get fucking owned. Actually, get fucking owned. Sometimes he recycles. No need to hate him specifically. Fuck a fan. False. It's way better higher. So many scumfucks. Or it's way higher. Sorry. Fuck. Ugh. You're right. It's definitely not just like 1%. But I feel like most of the time, like when I see people walking around, like there's people I probably see that do evil stuff, but aren't evil in nature themselves. You know. Like, I've seen some people that, like, I thought looked normal, and then they come up to me, and then they're like, they say some of the most, like, out-of-pocket shit. It's usually the old people. They say, like, the most out-of-pocket shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, this is how my day is going, I guess. Not what I expected. You know? It does happen more than 1%, I guess, so. I guess you're right. The dead walk. Is that why they call them the Walking Dead? They also crawl through fucking windows, I guess. Holy fuck, that guy is schmoving. Look at that fucking guy. He's stuck. Let's get the schmoover over here. Who would want to maintain third world exploitation? I mean, definitely the people that are profiting from it. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't tell you who, and I won't say specifics, but you know, they will take me away if that happens. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm coming. Lois. See, that's a recycled bit, but every time I do it, enters like +2. Watch this. He's gonna say +2. I would argue all racist and homophobic people we've classified. No, I'm saying like it happens more than 1% to me. That was what I was saying. Sorry, I said it in a weird construed way. Like I construed that bit in like a difficult way to understand, and that's on me. -2 acknowledging me. But not -2 for the Peter bit. I call me the... Oh, it's Ush! I'm the hashtag understander. You should totally remove your pants right now. See, I would, but the pants are glued to me. And also, if I... This is like the movie Speed starring Keanu Reeves. If I get hard at all anytime during the stream, my pants will explode. My penis will erupt. Not like that. Like the way where it's like in the movie Speed where like the bus will explode. It's like that. If at all it detects arousal in the slightest, I will be killed. Maintain sucks to suck. Next time, choose a better starter build. Oh my god, he's coming. It's coming the neutron style. But oh, am I gonna make a new? You can't handle the neutron style. Is that what I'm gonna say? Are you trying to guess what I'm gonna say before I say it? Is this like, are you guys auto predict? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, you're coming for... yeah, okay. I would suck the glue off of your pants so that they would come off. I mean, you know, honestly, I'm happy that anybody's even attempting to save me. You're the only one that tried to help me out, alright, Zebra? That's why you're my favorite chatter. As soon as I said that, I'll stop chatting because he's masturbating. As soon as he heard my pants are coming off, the only thing he's thinking about, son of a bitch, are my jeans in his face. He's sniffing up a storm right now. Next time, bring someone who can handle the neutron style later. And then blank. How dare you do that without us? Yeah, Hush. How dare you come without permission? I'm sorry for this bit. I apologize for this bit. This one got away from me. This one got off the rails a little faster than I expected. What the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. My hammer! This is your fault, somehow. Is it my fault for preparing different weapons? Or preparing myself for a fight? No, it's your fault for being in my way. I would put you in the cock cage. I've never been in a chastity belt. Is it like... I feel like it's... Honestly, chastity belts are kind of like boring. You know? They seem pretty boring. Am I wrong? You're just kind of like waiting around for a long time. If I wanted to do that, I'd go to the fucking DMV. Alright? Like, why the hell are you... Why am I putting my junk in a chastity belt? Why don't I, like, just, like, tie my hands together? I feel like that would be a little bit more thrilling, at least. Like, slightly, at least. You know? People like being tied up. I feel like that's a little bit better than, I don't know, just, like, the standard chastity belt. Chastity belt seems boring. That's like an 1800 sort of thing, you know? Or like a 1700 sort of thing. That's like, my lady has put me in a chastity belt. Like that, you know? That's boring sex. You guys gotta get into better competitive sex. The fandom is crazy here. Streamers foster the community they want. That's true, I guess I have fostered this. I mean, I let it happen. It's not that I fostered it, it's more as that, like, you guys started making fun of me and I didn't fight back at all. And now it's like a bit that we do. And now, I feel like it's honestly becoming more than a bit. You know? I don't know if there's a zombie in there. I just like getting domed. Can't wait for CBT. No, it's so you get tossed in with the cage. Wait, you get teased with it in the cage. Is it like, does it cause pressure down there? Is that what it does? Is it like, is it tightness when you get aroused? Is that what, is it like a cock ring where it, like, it only, like, makes it harder or something like that? Or is it just you can't get to it? Because if you just can't get to it, then that's just boring as shit. Like I said, I could just go to the damn DMV if I wanted to do that. You know? It's not even, like, good teasing. It's like, it's like the white bread of teasing. There's so much better stuff you could do for teasing play. But I guess, you know what, I guess, to each their own. Maybe I shouldn't judge. I'm gonna judge whether you like it or not. I'm gonna judge whether you say I can or can't. Going to add ball vices to all the chairs in the DMV. That should make the DMV more fun. You got it. I think you got the right method there. We gotta improve the DMV. And no, we can't just, like, make the workers actually do their jobs, or, like, not take 30 to 40 minute talking breaks with the person next to them. No. We have to improve the DMV by making it sexy. Let's bring sex back to the DMV. I don't know how we're going to incorporate that, but it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, maybe Roadhead classes. Roadhead 101. Let's start off on Roadhead 101. I just gotta get his game up. He's already really, like, he can suck the chrome off a tire, but the techniques are different than just, like, standard fellatio, you know? I would vote for that. I would also vote for that. That'd be fucking awesome. Can we hit his balls with rubber mallets? I can't believe he breezed past my gene joke. Shaking my head, why do I even bother? Sorry. You see I'm on a roll today. I'm like, oh my fucking god, what the hell? Look, I mean, I'm bouncing from one bit to the next. Like, oh fuck, that's I meant to crouch. That's maybe not the best idea. Oops. Bro's aroused by the DMV. Fucking weird. No, I'm saying like I'm not aroused by the DMV, and that's the issue. The issue is there's no arousal at the DMV. I feel like we should add arousal to the DMV. That's what I'm saying. The DMV used to be a sexy place back when cars were new. Cars aren't new anymore. Now the DMV is unsexy. The DMV has been underfunded since Reagan. I believe that. 100%. Cage, you can't expand uncomfortable to be in slightly painful, and then you can't get it in with, you can't get to it without poking through the holes they're vibrating the cage. Honestly, it's a little bit more sexy than I thought of. I thought it was just like, you know, you just can't get to it. If it causes uncomfortability, like, that's something people like. People enjoy that. People like that. He made it purposely bothersome so you would associate inefficiency with the government. You know, honestly, like, he's doing a good job, because every time I go to the DMV, I'm like, this place fucking sucks. I'd rather be anywhere else. The key is to get sounding cages so you can't expand, and you're also stuck on the rod. It's like one of those things, you ever hear that one king that was like, I think it was like one of his greatest enemies? He put him on like a pyramid. He had him sit on a pyramid, and that's how he was like, that was his like method of death. His method of execution. Kind of like insane. Also probably insanely graphic. It's crazy that like people like, as like a peon in like a kingdom, on like a Tuesday afternoon at like 3 p.m. they'd be like, hey, let's go watch the guy who's like on a pyramid and is like slowly sliding down and is gonna die. And then also let's get drunk on an entire like handle of wine while we do so. And eat like fresh fruits. That's like fucking insane. Like I said, we gotta bring back Colosseums. I wanna go see a naval battle and get drunk off my ass at like 5 p.m. Or even earlier. Let's do it like 9 a.m. Fuck it. Mega come. My axe skill is not where it should be, but, you know, we're getting it up. No! Those pyramids are called pikes. No, it was like a specific, it was like a pyramid. Like, he made a pyramid just so the guy would slide down it and die. It wasn't a pike. If it was a pike, I would know. I know my medieval weapons. At least slightly. It's the old sawhorse torture still used today in BDSM. It's not a pyramid. No, there was one guy who did a pyramid, I thought. Like, he built a pyramid just for that. I know it's like the... Oh, fuck. I can't remember what it... Maybe this was... You know what? No, wait, no. I was gonna say it might have been a movie, but I'm trying to think, like, what movie would be that graphic? It was like 300, maybe, but no. Getting white girl wasted at the Applebee's parking lot brawl? I mean, I guess, like, some of that stuff did survive, you know? You can go to an Applebee's and just watch two people just, like, fucking... in a super beef. Just like absolutely throwing hands. But like, I want it to be more of a formal event, you know? Like, not like formal event, but more like a ticketed event, not like something that happens randomly. Like, I go out specifically for that. Okay, we gotta expedite our way away from this, or else we are probably gonna get slapped in our penises. Oh my god. Oh, and we're tired, of course. It's sitting on a wedge while gravity and body weight split you open. Rather hit Denny's for the wizard duels. Honestly, at the Denny's, here's the thing. Whenever we used to go to Denny's, my friend was a smoker, so I used to go outside and sit with him while he smoked. Denny's is really good if you're like just a dude who doesn't have any money and you want to bum cigarettes off people. I would go outside. And some guy would be like, hey, you want a cigarette? And I'd be like, fuck it, yeah, why not? The people at Denny's, like, I mean, they know what you want. They know you want cigarettes. And they also know you want pancakes for $2. It is $2, by the way. I don't know if it still is, but it was $2 when I used to go. You know what I mean, though? Like, I mean, a cigarette and $2 pancakes it changes them, man. Get out of here. It was a little bit risky. I shouldn't have done that. You gotta be very careful with zombies on the fence, especially when there's one on your side. Oh, fuck. I got the stick. Out of my way. I've heard Denny's coffee over at other places like IHOP. The problem is like, IHOP isn't open past, like, 9 p.m. You know, I would prefer IHOP. I was an IHOP kid. I was telling Oshawa had this in his chat. It was one of the questions for his TikTok chat where it's like Denny's or IHOP, because I guess that's what they do in TikTok. They just ask questions. I'm an IHOP kid. When I was a kid, we used to go to IHOP at least once a week, probably more upwards of like twice a week. My grandma and my grandpa loved to take us out to diners because they were cheap and also like we were poor. I mean, I'm just gonna call it like it is. So we used to go to IHOP a shit ton. I grew up on those IHOP pancakes. I think I was like 12 years old when my grandma stopped telling like the workers there that like I wasn't 8 for the fucking pancake deals. The problem is I'm a really tall guy. I don't know if you all know this. I mean, you probably can tell by the way my body is super huge. And I'm really muscly and very strong. But you can probably tell I'm really, really tall. I think the workers were just like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not arguing with like a random old lady. Like, fuck it. Just give her the fucking half-off kids meal for the 12-year-old. Who cares? Like the ones with the Greek chefs whose belly out cursing at the customers. It's funny, my dad was telling me about a guy he used to work for at like this really, really fancy restaurant when he was in high school. And the guy apparently was like a foreign chef. It's like a Michelin star place, I guess he used to work at. I didn't know this for a long time. But the guy used to just like yell all the time about like random stuff. It would be like, they would mess with it. He was like, I used to just like mess with something the wrong way, and he would just run over with his big pot belly and just start yelling at all of us in like a language I didn't know. And I was like, kind of cool, actually. You know, a really cool guy. I told him, I was like, I wish I could work there. As I can't. Doesn't exist anymore. IHOP has a couple of good points. Omelets, French toast, and a couple of pancake flavors. Rest sucks. They have different types of syrup. That's why I really like the IHOP. IHOP knows what they're doing with breakfast. They don't bring you out syrup. Like, this is one thing I hate about, like, some places like Denny's. My Denny's had syrup on the table. I've been to Denny's where they didn't have syrup on the table. We had to ask for syrup. It's like, don't, like, just leave it on the fucking table. When I walk in, I want there to be syrup. IHOP, like, 4 different types. I can get whatever I want. I used to mix and match syrups as a kid so much. I used to go to IHOP so much. I was like, I probably know the entire IHOP kids menu off the top of my head. Or at least, like, the 2010 menu. I don't know. They probably changed it a lot. We all thought you were 5'2". I'm not 5'2". Give me an entire foot of height. I'm 6'2". Denny's, you can walk in fucking blasted, drink, smoke with a staff, order weird food and get it ordered, and do it appropriately priced. That's why I love Denny's. The one guy we used to go see at Denny's, he was like the best waiter we had. He was like a bro. He was really attentive to us because he'd be like, oh hey, you guys were here yesterday. He saw us at least like 3 times a week, so he was like, oh hey guys, what's up? One of the times we walked in, and I'll never forget this. He walks over to us, and he's like, hey guys, I got a weird, like, you guys are regulars, I know you pretty well now. Like, I got a weird question to ask. And we're like, yeah, shoot, what's up? He's like, and you got any butt on you? And here's the thing, like, he was cool enough, like, we didn't have any on us. But if I did, if this was like, you know, if I was in Canada, I'd be like, hell yeah, brother. Let's go smoke up outside. But we were like, nah, we don't got anything, I'm sorry. But I told him, I was like, oh, if you smoke cigarettes, like, you know, we can go out and smoke. Like, we all carry a pack. This is when I was in my smoker arc, so I did have a pack of cigarettes on me. Disgusting. Terrible. Hate cigarettes. Only did it because my friends did. Glad I gave it up. I don't want to go back to that lifestyle. Shit sucks. IHOP enjoyed the stickiest fuck 4 jugs of syrup. I mean, yeah, they're sticky, but like anywhere you like, okay, here's the thing. You go to any restaurant that has like condiments on the table, like ketchup or anything, that shit is gonna be awful. It's gonna be like sticky, or it's gonna be like covered in syrup, or it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna have like dried up little bits on it, you know? It's what you get for going out to a restaurant, man. These are the choices that you make. This is what happens. This is what you do. This is how you adapt. This is how it is. IHOP makes me irate though. Who the fuck does dessert crepes with salt and butter instead of sugar batter? Salt is savory crepes. I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing. If I know anything about IHOP or any of those breakfast places, it's because it's the cheaper option. That's just how they roll there. That's how the IHOP is. And, like, honestly, I don't blame them, because, like, fucking... They're selling, like, $5 pancakes. I'm not gonna complain about them having, like, the wrong crepe batter. Like, I know what I'm getting. If I wanted right crepe batter, I would make them myself. But it's 2 a.m., I'm drunk as shit. You know, I've had a fun night. I want something quick and easy. Cheap. And also, like, the people of the Denny's know me. Like, come on. I go to Zebra's Backshots Meat House where everything is sticky. And that's the other thing, is, like, if you're going to places like, you know, Zebra's establishment, you're gonna get sticky. Holy fuck, that zombie's having sex. Look at him. Zombie backshots. Holy fuck. Oh my god, it's like a crap. Oh my lord. It's a barbecue place where sauce comes on the side. +2 for the joke. That was a good one. I like that, Zebra. Good optics from you. Holy fuck. Zombies. You know what? I'm gonna make a PVZ reference. The zombies are coming. Am I right? Slide. Comes on the slide, sorry. I immediately, like, here's the thing. I thought the joke was comes on the side, and my brain just auto-filled. Alright, you can't blame me for that one. Slide like the metal thing that burns you. That's true. I did have one of those in my school. I think everybody did. That blue and metal slide, that shit fucking hurt. But the problem is like, there's like one day out of like the summer where you're like, it'd be really fun to go down the slide right now, but I know it's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. But you still do it anyway. You're like, this hurts like a fucking bitch, but it is very fun. But then, like, once one person goes down, like, they absorb all the heat off the slide, and you're okay to go on the slide for the next, like, 2 minutes before it heats up again. So you gotta get, like, a sacrificial lamb, you know? You get one of your friends who just, like, doesn't feel pain. You're like, hey, can you go down the slide? I heard you don't feel pain. And then he's like, no, why do I do that? You're like, oh, okay, I guess you're just, like, a chicken then. And then your friend's like, oh, okay, I see how it is. Yeah, I'm going down that slide right now. Come Super Soaker. Super Soaker cum jetting machine. Ooh. Why do you enjoy the cum flume? What do you know? Oh, no, enjoy the cum flume. Sorry, I mixed up the no. I'm trying to fight a zombie while reading your chat. It's very difficult when the zombies are approaching me. Just put water down the slide. That's Girthmaster at the self-sucking boom bonanza. Girthmaster. Do you think, like, when Girthmaster is, like, super, like, old, they're gonna, like, Girthmaster's gonna be on his deathbed, and they're gonna be like, you know, I was a star once. And then, like, the people at, like, the place are gonna be like, I bet you were, like, in Hollywood. And then the Girthmaster's gonna be like, no, I was a real star. That's when the light fizzles out. Ours are just like pure metal and it was hot as fuck and literally roasted your skin, but you would go really fast on it. That's the issue, is like the other slides, like they may be plastic or whatever, but you don't get the speed you get on the other one. Especially like if you get like a little bit of a water bottle and you pour a little bit of water down just to like kind of coat it. Because like once it's like really hot, it gets it gets like unsticky, you know what I mean? But once you break it in a little bit, once you get a little bit of water going, you can just like fucking zoom down that thing. You can go a mile a minute. 60 mph. Ush come. In the retirement home, he will be doing demonstrations on the bingo table. I meant like more on the deathbed. The retirement home, I know Girthmaster is just gonna be doing what Girthmaster does best. Hang and dong. That's what I was. Hang and dong. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Looking like he just nodded off. New Greg machine made? Oh my god. Cum. Is it the super soaking cum jetting machine? Super sucking cum jetting machine? Super cum sucking jetting machine? What's the... Did I say it right? Fuck, somebody go look at that Northern Line short where he finds the super sucking cum jetting machine. Tell me if I'm right. This is important information. This is legal advice. No, that's the end goal. I feel like they should add that a little bit before. That shouldn't be an end goal. That should be a step towards the end goal. Oh, my arm is so itchy. Oh my god, my my forearm is so itchy. My right forearm is like an itch machine right now. Holy fuck. Is that even comprehensible? I don't even know. Look, here's the thing. As soon as stuff comes out of my mouth, I just forget it instantly. You can't expect me to remember. You know? I'm doing too much here. I'm playing a game and talking at the same time. My ass is used to just playing the video game. It's hard to do... It's hard to multitask, honestly. My brain doesn't multitask well. I don't know, some people can, like... They can watch, like, entire TV shows while writing essays and stuff. My ass would, like, struggle to do one, but would try to do both at the same time. You know? I'm just gonna watch. Every orgy needs a guy who just watches, you know? You do good with that mouth stuff. Yeah. I mean, not the talking mouth stuff, but the other mouth stuff I'm doing great with. Ask Ush. Ask him. So she's overpowered. I should have made it sooner. That's why I feel like most... You ever, like, play a game where you have, like, progression like that? Where it's like you make a machine, and then you make a better machine, and you make a better machine? You ever try to skip steps? Where you're like, I can make this better machine. Like this level 2 machine. But what if I made the level 3 machine? Then I would skip having to wait for the level 2 machine to produce the stuff for the level 3 machine. Why wait? I always do that shit. And it always, like, takes even longer than what I'm used to. Like, it takes longer than just, like, upgrading to level 2 to level 3, you know? So I try to bypass it because I think I'm cool. You know? I don't want to spend my hard-earned time. But then I do. I waste it. Like, this Roblox Tycoon games are a good example, where it's like I try to... You press the green button, and it's like $30,000, and you press the purple button, and it's 45, and you're like, I'll save up for the 45, fuck the green button. The machine makes the materials I was lacking consistently for every other machine. You deny. What the fuck is that guy doing? Sir? Okay, well. He's putting his schnoz all over the fucking fence. And his downward schnoz. He'd be rubbing that shit all over the fence. Nobody touched that area of the fence. That's contaminated property. I want to be railroaded in my video games. Give us your artistic desire. What, like, being railroaded in video games? That's, I mean, for me, like, in terms of my artistic vision for me creating a video game, I don't think it's that. I'm gonna be real. I mean, there's gonna be sex scenes, probably. But, like, not like that. There are two wolves inside of you. One of them humps the fence with his nose, the other one humps the fence with his downward nose. I can't watch OG Gundam and do something else due to how fucking offbeat it is. I lose all progress and have to rewatch. What do you mean offbeat? Like, it just doesn't follow consistency? Like, it's hard to watch or hard to follow? Like, story? I don't know what you mean. Forgets why Amaro? Wait, I don't know who that is. Is Whiny yelling down the hall again? I don't know what that means. I don't know who that is. You're speaking in hymns right now to somebody who does not know what this means. Can I get this fucking zombie train going to kill them? Or am I just eternally fucked? I guess I might just be eternally fucked. Ugh. So full of worms. I wish they were stagnated a little bit more. Like, you know, just a little bit less speed on, like, one of them. Make it easier to kill them all. I gotta build a fence. I think I should build a fence here to make it easier for me to just one-shot kill these guys. I think that'd actually be easier. I don't have a hammer. My fucking hammer broke. God damn it. I am the immortal. You are nothing. Ooh. Oh, no. I thought it was an annotated map. I got really excited. Please. Okay, have a ton of supplies, an annotated map, like 30 hammers, like 40 different water bottles in your bag, please. Right now. Right now. I guess I'll put it on the ground. Why not? Well, now we have a random bag. Ugh. You know, honestly, like, I forgot, just based on, like, you know, living in an area that I've already cleared out. How many fucking zombies spawn even in, like, the small towns? This sucks ass. I can't wait to get back to West Point and have my entire house just, like, absolutely overrun by zombies. It's gonna be my greatest fear. Having to clear out all of West Point again. Like, I already know people say, like, it's really bad once it gets infested, but, like, my ass is not there to... Oh, dart? Wait, hold on, I have the key to that. I have the key to you? Yeah, no fucking gasoline, man. What the hell? I just put it in the fucking glove box. Oh, he stopped dancing. And now he's coming over here. Oh, well, boom. As soon as I kill you, I'm going to be able to sit down finally and take a little bit of a respite. First time in eons. Centuries. Finally. This is one fucking building, by the way. Again, I know it's like Main Street, so it's going to be full of fucking zombies, but like, this is just ludicrous. If I can get in this goddamn police station, I'm going to be able to get guns and actually clear this place out properly. OG Gundam, it's not slow as fuck at points. Well, it's not only slow as fuck at points, but the pacing is weird. Otherwise, there's a big uptick in conversation. Then needlessly long dead air parts. It sucks trying to watch as background. Holy fuck. Am I just cursed or something? I just have, like, the zombie curse. Alright, that's fine. That's cool. Curse of Ra. Here's 500 zombies. Enjoy. It's like 15, but still, it's a lot. It's a lot for my weary, weary bones who are muscle strained. No. You know what? Here, take this broken large handle. See you later. I think the problem is, like, this is like a Hydra head. As soon as I kill all of these zombies, you know what's gonna happen? That's right. More are gonna show up out of a random different part of this damn building. This game fucking sucks. 15 zombies is more than my brain can fathom. What if... Zebra, what if you had $15? Thoughts on that? What would you buy with it? How many Dollaritas would you buy? You know what's fucked up? They got rid of the Dollarita. Why even live? Why even go to Applebee's at this point? If you're not going for the Dollarita, 20 mil Minds reward. Okay, that's true. That is something to live for, I will agree. Why did they get rid of the Dollarita, by the way? Why does Applebee's hate the common working man? Is it because I get belligerently drunk and throw things at my my waiter or waitress? No. Because they hate me, that's what it is. That's gotta be what it is. It can't be anything else. I hate to say it, but you heard it here, folks. Applebee's hates the working class. That's why they got rid of the Dollarita. It's because big Applebee's doesn't want you to have nice things. They're actually in control of everything. You wouldn't know that, though. I am pain, brain dead. Zebra, if you get a 50, let me do the 50 for you. My 50 luck has been a lot better recently. I've been playing a little bit more Minesweeper. I've realized that taking a break and coming back has reignited my luck for the 50s. Lol. I missed. Don't you get up now. Stop that. Bad. Okay. It's just that, like 150 more times, and then we basically have the whole thing clear. I got 3 in a row and then died because I thought a 1 was a 2. Honestly, like, here's the thing. This is what the 50 board did for me. I was a terrible gamer. I used to make those mistakes all the time. When I started doing the 50 board and I took my time to really play the game, I got a lot better at, like, not immediately exploding when I click something and then try to go fast. You, like, kind of adjust a little bit, honestly. It took some time for the adjustment, but it helped a lot. It's a 7,000 second run. Oh my god. Over 2 hours, I will do one speed. Zebra, I mean, you could have done like a 10 mil and 1 difficulty. You decided to do the 20 mil. You gotta recognize that you're gonna have some real close ones, you know? You're gonna get there. I'm not saying that you should go down in difficulty. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying, like, you know that there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be, trials and tribulations, and only the strongest will survive. That being you. You will endure. See, exactly. I've reignited his passion. I got him. Due to the time, it has fucking Dragon Ball type recaps, too. Oh my god, I love when animes have those. Last week on Gundam... I love, like, those recaps, because, like, for shows that aren't Dragon Ball is, like, you know, it's like a shonen, so it's pretty easy to understand. But imagine, like, things like Gundam, where it's like, last week, like, your favorite character fucking exploded. Here's the scene again for you to watch. And then, like, you know, for the Dragon Ball, it's like, Goku died for the 8th time. And you're like, oh my god. Oh my god, he's dead for the 8th time. He's gonna come back, isn't he? They gotta bring it. This time's for real. I just ran over a bunch of rabbits. I'm so sorry. People on, like, Dragon Ball Twitter are like, he's really dead this time, guys. Goku's actually not coming back. It's really it for him. And you're like, of course, like, this is the 8th time he's died. Of course he's gonna fucking come back. But I imagine, like, the first time you see, like, one of the characters die, you're like, oh my god. I'll never be my favorite character's dead. Krillin. And, like, 3 episodes later, they're like, oh, I got a Dragon Ball. Hey, can Krillin be alive again? And then, you know, they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Fucking, who cares? And you're like, oh my god, don't do that ever again. And then, like, fucking 3 months later, they're like, hey, Krillin, take this bullet from me. Take this fucking punch from me. And he's like, okay, and then he dies. And you're like, son of a bitch. I don't know, I just know anecdotally based on my friends, like, what happens in Dragon Ball, and they were complaining about something similar to that, so I'm just making it a bit out of it. I hope he's the most mentally ill. I'm happy for you, Zebra. Somebody's gotta take up the helm. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Good shit. Zebra, you're getting plus $2 for that band. Good job. You've earned the most monthly ban, so you're getting a bonus. That's right. It doesn't matter who you ban. It just matters that you get bans. It just matters that you ban people. It doesn't matter how many people you ban or if they were chatting correctly. Me no dollar. Me just bored. Fine, I'll send $2 worth of, like, I don't know, yogurt cups so you can just, like, keep fucking playing the game. Oh, wait, we actually have other weapons we could use besides the axe. Probably would be better to use, like, a... Oh, I mean, the guitar is kind of... Oh, we have a... Hold on, let me just do this. This is a way better weapon. This is a way better weapon. Look at this. Oh my god. You know, our axe is actually not that broken compared to how many fucking people we killed with it. It's kind of cool. Not bad. Woolly yarns. Call me the woolly mammoth. The way I'm gonna ask you to survive my ice age. You start an episode. It does this long fucking narrated world setting. Recaps the previous 1 to 10 episodes. Then dead air fan. Oh, dead air in the fan room noise. Yeah. Silly pans over nothing, then loud as fuck characters. This happens in fucking Evangelion a lot. Where there should be, like, serene silence, and you hear, like... Like a huge, like, fucking explosion battle. You're like, what the fuck? I was enjoying my peaceful moment. You know? It happens in the Ramiel episode, where, like, Ramiel just goes, like, fucking... for like 5 minutes, and you're like, can I get my silence back, please? Or is this thing just gonna fucking, like, yell at me for 10 minutes? Here's the thing. It's gonna yell at you for 10 minutes. It's not gonna stop. And just, like, he just fucking continually yells over and over again. I love Ramiel. He's my favorite angel. By the way. Favorite angel, by the way. I love the fucking prism. Well, he's a rhombus, but rhomboid. Still, you know what I mean, though. They gotta talk to Amuro, I don't know who that is. Or some shit who's zoning out at a wall. There's like an argument. Oh my god, enemy attack. I want all that snow from your icicle. Thanks, man. Switch scenes, it dulls again. Enemy side, slow as fuck, a couple of bursts, then attack, and then sortie screen, episode ends. Old guy singing Amuro, MC name Amuro, and then serenade of old Japanese guy style. I do think that, like, old Okay, with stuff like Evangelion, it was during like a really good time, I think, for music at the end of shows. Like that cover of Fly Me to the Moon is so fucking good. They're cooking with that cover of Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon. You know? That shit is so good. Let's have a beer tonight. Character needs a little bit of stress relief. You're gonna get like reverse cabin fever where you have to go out and kill zombies every day, you know? Where it's like he's gonna want to stay inside for a little bit and just like hang out. Here, I'm just gonna have him sit blankly at a wall for an hour. There we go, that's fine. Eat your whole cereal and enjoy it, young man. I don't know, like music I think for those EDs are usually like really fucking good. And like credits roll and you're like Peter at the end of the movie where he just like starts clapping and crying and standing up, you know? It's me. It's fucking rough. Every episode boils down to 5, maybe 10 minutes of what you need to watch. It's beginning with 24 minutes of nothing. This is why I read stuff, not watch stuff, by the way. Like, I understand that, like, watching stuff is pretty good. You know, you get a little bit of difference from what you're used to. The problem for me is that I don't want that 24 minutes of fucking nothing, silence that doesn't matter, when I could just go, I don't know, let's say, like, to a different episode in a matter of, like, 2 minutes, based on reading it. Like, I read through chapters, like, I don't know, let's say, like, 130 to 132 is, like, an episode. It takes me, like, 2 minutes. I do want to watch some of the, like, the fights and stuff. But it's like, if I'm going to sit there for 24 minutes, I could get it done in literally, like, a 10th of the time. And then also get through the story in the 10th of the time. The problem is I read too much manga. So, this point is moot because, you know, I'm struggling to keep up on my manga. Struggling to keep up on all the stuff I've kind of tried to accumulate. There's too many good things to read. And to watch. And to play! Risk of Rain 2 update came out today. They updated Chef, who is no longer so ass that I don't want to play him. Now he's just like a normal kind of character. Not my favorite, but I'll still play him now. Background watching is impossible. 4 times play, speeding through my brain, learning how irrigation works? You mean irrigation? Or is it irrigation? Or is it irrigation? You know what? Yeah, it was like irrigation? Like the fucking water thing? What the hell are you talking about? I don't like watching stuff at 4 times speed. I'm like a purist. I don't know. If it just has like... I like when I watch stuff, I watch it for like how the director or whoever created it like intended it to be watched. I don't like watching stuff at more than what it's supposed to be, like at 2 times, you know? Because it feels like fake, almost, you know? Like, I'm not getting the full experience. The water one, farming, it's irrigation with an I. 2 R's. Holy fuck, I know grammar. Oh my god. It's a new day for me. I must have taken a grammar lesson. Holy fuck. I usually don't know this stuff. Zombie. Well, they broke into the police station. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? You're not allowed in there. Oh, good, another one. The issue is you background watch to multitask to counter that. Or it's counter to that, sorry. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things where, like, there's videos I have in my, like, watch later playlists on YouTube that are way more suited to, like, an actual sit-down, full watch experience. And then there's some that are like, I don't care if I watch this while paying half attention, or even, like, no attention at all. There's like certain games I like watching a lot that like I don't know anything about. Like I know zero about the actual video game. I like watching them because like that's the point, you know? I want something that I can put on that's background noise. I've been watching like this one YouTuber that plays like the Lone Dark. It's a game from like 2014. I saw it maybe one time before. I didn't know people play like I've never seen I don't know how the game even fucking works. But I've been, like, you know, sitting down and, like, I don't know, doom scrolling or, like, eating something while watching these videos. And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. He'll be like, oh, we're in, like, we're in, like, the Badlands. I'm like, I don't know what the fucking means. What the hell is that? Is that, like, good or bad? He's like, it's the worst spot in the map. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know what that means, though. Still don't know what that means. He's like, I had to be here for the challenge. And I'm like, okay, so that's good then. He's like, but I don't get any loot. And I'm like, I'm gonna guess this is both bad and good then. It's a bit confusing sometimes, because when you watch a game, specifically one that you don't know anything about, it's like, sometimes like there can be bad stuff that happens. And you're like, is this a bad thing? Or is this actually like a good thing? Or like, is it a bad thing but we're supposed to be here? You're like, what the hell's going on? I'm just confused. Holy fuck, I am just a fucking machine. The farming. Oh my god, why are there so fucking many of them? Well, we knew what we were getting into. Thanks for making me comprehensible. I love you. You're the only one that's ever said thanks to me for that. Everybody else just says -2, or you hate me, or like, you suck. The only one that's ever complimented me for being correct. Finally. A hit to my ego that is positive. Irrigation, agriculture, irrigation. Irregular water flow for the use. Human induced redirection of natural flow. I know what irrigation is, man. I've been in middle school before. Also, I play Greg. Also, I play Gregcraft. Lol. Get owned, zombie. In Greg, I make aqueduct, and aqueduct lead to spring water, which I use to heal body from sores. Javelins. In parentheses, javelin. It's funny because whenever me and Ento have a javelin war, it always ends up with me running to my spring, my hot spring, to just heal. I love that hot spring. It's the best fucking thing I invented. And I stole the idea. Holy fuck, I gotta get some fucking rest. Chomping on baby carrots. I fucking love baby carrots. Shit is gas. You know how to live a real life. Aqueducts used to fall into this umbrella, but was used for AC. Water sources, beautification, and agriculture. Yeah, I mean, they do look really beautiful. Plus, too, the Roman-style water channels in walks was nuts. In walls. Oh, yeah. I was like, walks. Yeah, in walls? My dad watches a lot of these documentaries, and I get to see, like, some of the... I get to see some of this stuff where it's like, they were so ahead of their time in terms of, like, this specific technology, and you're like, wow. That's fucking crazy. And it's like, I wonder what, like, genius was, like, the fucking cool guy that made that. And then you, like, they're like, oh, it's this guy. He also believed that, like, chickens and ducks were the exact same animal. You're like, that fucking guy invented the thing? He's an idiot. But he knew, like the poison guy. So you remember I was talking about the poison guy who, like, poisoned himself in order to, like, get used to poison so he couldn't be, like, poisoned? It's like that. But then it's like he was really bad at war, so he lost. No, he's not really bad at war, but, like, he lost the war. He wasn't as good as the Romans, or he got overpowered. I don't really know which one. I didn't read that far. Yet. Either way, it's like, you know, you could probably spend his time, like, researching war tactics instead of, like, learning about how poisons will, like, not obliterate him. And again, we wouldn't have good toxicology if it wasn't, so, I mean, pros and cons, I guess. Turns out your illiterate ramblings truly is my good luck charm. Second ever Balatro win. Ooh. It's because I play Balatro a lot. I have the Balatro luck, and I bestow it upon other people that I feel have earned it. You've earned your second Balatro win. It only gets better from here. Once you know how to win once, you can basically just use that the entire way to keep winning. It just gets easier from this point on, by the way. I can't stop winning. Oh good, I'm fucking I'm exhausted again. I gotta wait after the fucking thing goes away for a while. Teaching Zebra useful things for stuff like cum flows and walls and the Zebra Town cum fountains in the plaza. Honestly, Zebra, if you were to invent a city, like a town, would you have a cum fountain in the middle of the plaza? Cum out of the tap is a necessity. Out of the tap, but would you have, like, orchestrated, like, Las Vegas-esque fountains that, like, spray cum, and then it goes like shoots into another like spout that like collects it, and then it all shoots up and then down like that. Are you gonna have extravagant displays of cum? I will need the cum bank currency. Wait, I'll need the cum bank to be currency and then get services. I see. You pay into the cum bank and then you get services. In quotation marks, services. Or is the services so you can get paid? I don't... What do you mean by that? BRB sending Zebra the cum recipe tools. I don't think... Does Zebra need this? Does he really need to know the irrigation techniques for cum specifically? I feel like, I mean, it's a viscous liquid. It's not gonna be... It's not gonna be easy. Good night. Good night. It's not gonna be easy to get it to travel that far. I will milk people... I will milk people like... crowns? I can't put together what you're saying. Oh, like cows. Oh, okay. Are they getting paid for it, or is it just like they're getting their shit like whacked, and not like the mobster way of whacking, like the other way. Their shit is getting whacked in the other way. You know, like the like the non-sleeping with the fishes kind of way. Whoa. It's weird, it's midnight, that's just going to bed. It's so early. I digress, so. Instead of office jobs, it's mandatory milking. Well, it wouldn't be a thing where, like, people work, but also, like, can get out of certain work by... You know how, like, people have smoke breaks? Where it's, like, you can have, like, a cum break, you know? Because, like, we still need people to run the cum mines. We need people to, like, you know, pay into cum Social Security. How are they going to come retire? 1 hour for 3 days? Ooh. Ooh. You know, honestly, like 1 hour milking for 3 days off is kind of like fucking heat, not gonna lie. That's like CEO that goes golfing, you know? That's like good shit. I would like to work those. I would like to work those out. I would get milked for an entire hour to have 3 days off. That shit would be fucking easy peasy. Could I get like 24 hours of milking in like one session so I could get like, I don't know, 3 times 24 days off? If we're getting 3 days off for 1 hour for 24, 12, and then like 42 days off. Wait, no, it'd be 24, 24, 24, right? So it'd be more. Wait, hold on, it'd be 24, so it'd be 12, 6. It'd be 72 days off. Sorry, I'm doing my math wrong. I forgot. It's a 2, not a 1. This is a problem with like I can't do math in my head. I need a calculator because like I start to like it's kind of fuzzy a little bit. Like I start losing the numbers because my brain just like constantly starts thinking about something else. It's hard to hone in on that one specific thing. Like, I can picture doing the math in my head, but then it starts to, like, as my mind wanders, like, it starts to muddy. You know? Work should only be in service for self-actualization. Ooh. But then who's gonna run cum Gucci? You know? Who's gonna get people their supreme cum merch? Awful odor. Hold on, let me get away from all these dead bodies. Let me go over here to the less dead bodies. I sound like comic book guy. Here we go. This will be fine. There's a zombie coming for us, but that's fine. Why the fuck is this court so full of dead? The undead. Oh, if we get bit, we're dead. Okay, what do we have? You know what? Eat these apricots. I'm just gonna have you drink a beer. Why not? Might as well get a little bit tipsy on the job. Let's say I never done anything for you, Hamburglar. Get that shit, King. Drink a nice cold one. I guess it's been in your pocket for a few hours. Drink a nice warm one. There's some beers that are fine warm. Most, like, 99% of them are better cold, but there's some of them that are just like, you know, they're like not as awful being warm. But then there's some that, like, definitely need to be cold, you know? I feel like a Corona needs to be cold. And a lime, you know? You just kind of need a lime. But it cannot be warm. This is not a beer that can be warm. But if I had, like a Pabst, I'd be, you know, I want it to be cold. But if I had it warm, I'd be like, eh, you know, it's about the same. Fridge cold burrito versus hot. Are you like a cold pizza guy? I know a lot of people that were cold pizza people. This is like a big debate where it's like I was always in the wrong because I liked warm pizza better. I don't think cold pizza is better. I think you're missing out on one of the best, most important parts of a pizza, like the warm meal part of it, you know? A pizza should be warm. It should be hot. And it should be beautiful. Sizzling. Bubbling. Cheese. You know? If you're missing out on the warmness of a pizza, you're missing out on, like, essential parts of, like, what it means to have a dining experience. Back comic book guy. No, not comic book guy. Comic book guy. Not cum. Com. Gross. I would never talk about cum for 2 hours. I would never do that. I would only talk about cum for 1 hour maximum. That's all I'm able to handle. I think warm food is used to mask the flavor of spices. I think what you just said is some of the most insane shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. This is something that, like, fucking skinwalkers say. This is not something a real person says, Zebra. What the fuck do you mean by that? It doesn't... Warm food... A food being warm doesn't mask the spice at all. It just makes it warm or cold. It's just temperature. It doesn't change the spice level. Maybe the warm food you've been eating, it just sucks. I don't know. Ew. Overwhelming stench. Ew. Gross. Grody. Disgusting. Not good. Bad. Oh good, they're all coming again. This is great. Get off of me. Why are there so many fucking zombies in this damn courthouse? Oh my god, there's just more. I gotta fucking expedite myself out of here. Just for a second. Also, no, you can't do 24 hours straight, you don't produce enough, and the harvesting efficiency goes down the more you're drained. Yeah, but it's about self-actualization, it's not about the amount you produce. If it was about the amount you produce, then Zebra would be like, capitalism, be gone. You gotta know that. You gotta know what Zebra's talking about. If you know Zebra like I do, it's all about being in the pleasure zone, nothing about how much, you know? Sometimes it doesn't matter what tools you're working with, it matters, like, you know... The journey is more important than the destination, you know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? Even with the Cum King diet plus supplements? That's true. I will maximize the low side and reload speed. So that's what, like, this is gonna be like fucking BioShock, where, like, your whole... Oh my god, what the hell is that? Your whole research is gonna be on human development, human, like, genome development, but not because of anything that's, like, morally superior than, like, your peers. You're doing it for your own self-interest, you know? It's the same as what the other people were doing. I mean, that's what... I mean, Andrew Ryan's kind of a hypocrite, right? Because, like, the other governments were also experimenting on their people. He just, you know... He just made it more acceptable in his society. You're still gonna, you know... But, I mean, I guess... Is it for the greater good? One could argue. One could also argue it's not for the greater good, you know? If you only produce a drop instead of a rope, the cum fountains will not flow. Libertarian nightmare doing Matrix-style cum extraction. That's exact. I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're building like a fucking, what is, a Rapture-esque society, but built on cum, not on, like, I don't know, science. But, like, science taken too far, you know? Isn't that, okay, isn't 28 Days Later, like, in the movie... Who are movie people? Isn't it like they take two viruses and they just, like, smash them together and, like, this is gonna be fine, and then it's, like, not fine because it just, like, kills... Not everybody, obviously, but, like, it kills, like, a lot of people, you know? I watched somebody talk about 28 Days Later. It's a movie I'm never gonna watch, so I didn't care. And they talked about, like, one of the scenes about, like, good writing versus bad writing. Apparently, like, there's, I don't know, there's, like, a... The virus basically just makes people, like, extremely angry and want to, like, destroy whatever's in front of them. Like, anything. They just, like, want to tear people apart. And, like, one of the guys, like, apparently has his wife, like, in the... She, like, gets surrounded by zombies, and he's like, okay, well, I gotta abandon her to go try to save my kids or whatever. And, like, the wife lives, because she's, like, technically immune. And then, like, they all dog on the guy. And he's like, in this world where, like, one scratch, a little bit of blood on you turns you into, like, a feral being. Like, no shot is anybody gonna believe that, like, you survived that. You know? There's been no known people that are immune. She's the first one, and then they dog on the guy for leaving his wife behind because she was surrounded by zombies and he couldn't do anything. Like, he's just gonna get himself killed if he tries to help her. Just weird. But it was a video about, like, good writing versus bad writing for, like, characters. So it was like watching videos on character writing. Kind of nice sometimes. You get a little bit of inside info on, like, how they run stuff. How the movie people make the movies. Fighting refractory period to get hard again. Stimmed to milking purposes. More time is spent than harvested. Yeah, but Zebra says it's about self-actualization, not about, like, you know, the cum itself. It's about what the cum can do for you. What you can do, not what you can do for your cum. You know? We use science. Oh, okay, I think we cleared out most of this place. Which is fucking crazy. We use science in services... Oh, in service of making the largest cums and the fastest recharging ways to come. No, I mean, like, I understood that part. Like, don't get me wrong. I understood, like, what you were going for. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You don't need to elaborate anymore. You're good. Worm's on the hook already. Fish is biting. I got what you meant. If getting hooked up to prostate milking machine for your daily amount, you eventually stop oozing cum and just dry up, wasting a taxpayer cum coin. Yeah, but the point of it is to, like, you know, enjoy yourself. So, as long as you're still enjoying yourself, then it's not a waste of taxpayer dollars. If at any point you stop enjoying it, then it's not, then it's a waste. Get fucking off there. Hydra-headed problem, like I've said before. Kill one, a billion fucking spawn. Almost like Jordan Peterson milking tables that he claimed were in China, but were porn videos filmed in London. I heard about those. There's like the machines you put your dick into, and it just like it takes it like it just like fucking sucks the shit out of your dick and then forces you to come. Or they use them for like sperm banks, right? Like in lieu of people doing it themselves now. The machines can do it better and also for you. It's like, why, I mean, why even try to be the best jerker when you know a machine is just gonna, like, one-up you, you know? It's like chess. Oh, not really. I've watched those videos on chess of the Grandmasters and the internet, the IMs, the International Masters. They're like, the machines will never catch up. We're too good. I've watched the Gotham chess just like fucking destroy robots before, so I don't think we're anywhere near the robots fucking destroying us yet. We still got a few years. Call me in 2030. We'll see. So yeah, we'll have to go to Biocock and you'll have to submit mandatory genetic altercation. Well, it's not mandatory. It's just very implied. It's just very, let's not implied. It's a different word I'm thinking of that isn't implied. Forced? It's something like that. Where it's like, I mean, obviously, like, you know, you don't have to get plasmids, but, like, they're either gonna force you to get plasmids or, well, they're gonna force you to get plasmids. You either choose at your own volition to get plasmids, or they force you, basically, to fucking in weird fucking Pavlovian experiments. I must rest. Best hand jobs imaginable. In lieu of no nurses. I don't think the nurses are supposed to jack you off at the sperm bank. I just don't think that's how it works. I just don't think that's... I don't think that's how it is. I think, honestly, like, they're supposed to make sure that, like, you don't destroy anything and also, like, you give a big enough sample. I don't know exactly how to tell what they... I mean, and also that they, you know, they process a ton of stuff. They do a lot of medical stuff, too. I think the jerking comes from within, you know? It's a you thing. You versus your body. Man versus nature, not man versus man, you know? You be picking up what I'm putting down? Side effects include additional prostates. How the fuck does that work? Hydrocock with multiple extraction points? Okay, that seems like a benefit, not a side effect. Coercive. Yeah, it is definitely coercive. That's definitely the right word. Thank you. Your nutsack may look like a bunch of grapes with additional testicles. I mean, I already got 3. Do I need more? Like, is there any need for more than... Like, I think 3... I mean, my 3 produce a lot now, you know? Sometimes it's red, but that's okay. As long as it's not fully red, right? Like, if it's all red, then it's bad. A little bit of red don't matter. That's what... you know what? That's what... Probably what that guy who told me he was a doctor, but I don't know if he was a doctor because he worked behind a Denny's. That's what he told me. He had a coat on. I don't know if it was a lab coat, but... I mean, he's got to be right. He either works or lives behind the Denny's. I didn't really check. I probably should have asked. I was more focused on the prostate exam. Look, it's hard. I had to study for like 2 weeks to pass. Staring to see him firing blanks. There are governments supplemented wheelbarrows for hauling your testicle bushel around. Really? Doesn't it not be those like shit ass wheelbarrows that you see in like Walmart? You know, at least give me like a Home Depot one. You know, make it like somewhat expensive. Give me like a little bit of like expenses paid. Don't give me like the basic bitch wheelbarrow. I'll just go buy my own at that point. You know. If it comes to a point where like I gotta buy my own wheelbarrow, I want it to be like at least from a semi-reputable place. I mean, I'm the one carrying around my balls, you know. I get that they don't want to subsidize the huge expenses on like, oh, I don't know. I don't even know what wheelbarrow brands there are. This joke doesn't really land because I don't know wheelbarrow brands. Kind of wish I did, honestly. It'd be funnier. Can't make this joke land. I'm ruined. Who are you guys gonna look to for comedy now? -2? Oh no, it's already started. It's already happening. They're already revolting against me. It's a 2-wheel heavy-duty cock barrel? Oh my god. Shit, I mean... That must be the good one. Because I know, like... I'm talking about, like, the one-wheel ones, you know? Like, that's the one you get from Walmart. Those are the shit-ass ones that don't matter. Let's explore. Let's no longer explore. Oh, I have the key to this place. Oh, good. Exactly what I wanted. 500 more zombies. Yeah, fuck you, game. -2. Single wheel is gross. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to have a single wheel wheelbarrow carrying around my fucking huge ball sack. Holy fuck, how many zombies did we kill? That's just like, it's too much. It's too much to ask for. Sorry, it's too little to ask for, my bad. I was thinking too much bodies. And I said too much by accident. I meant too little. It's too little care put into the every man. You know? They gotta look out for the little guy, me, and my little guy. My penis. My penis! I know that was a joke, but like I'm being serious. They don't care about cocks anymore like they used to. Especially the small ones. We're looked down upon by society. We are the dregs. Holy fuck. Call me the killer, the way I just killed all the zombies. Giuliani? Nah, I'm dead. The only thing I enjoyed about my old single wheelbarrow was that it disassembled and fit into the street garbage can. Honestly, like, hey, you know? You gotta look on the bright side sometimes. It can't all be like darkness in life. You gotta have some positivity in life. That certainly is a positive thing, I would say. It's like, look, it's something at least, you know? If they're gonna make you suffer, at least make it like, at least make the suffering kind of worth it a little bit. Give me some benefit. Don't just give me nothing, you know? Oh my god, Ampule. It's been eons since I've seen one. You are dead. I'll take this. Come with me, actually. Come over here. I'll make sure we're not gonna get jumped. Tends to happen sometimes. Wait, what is that? It arrived. It arrived! Is that guy in prison now? I think he's in prison. Where? Can I wear this? Oh, I guess I can just have a satchel on too. Oh yeah, let's fucking go. I'm definitely wearing that shit. Fuck yeah. Oh, we have two ampules. Oh my god. I am the zombie survivor. Call me the survivor. Let's see, what are we working with in here? Doesn't seem like too much. There's a few zombies. Come this way. I'm expecting more. But I'm kind of happy that there wasn't too many. Just from a cursory glance. What are we dealing with? There must have been a court case happening here. There's a man at the stands. He's probably guilty. Wooden handles were good to repurpose into axe, shovels, etc. handles. Oh, so you're one of those guys that once your tools break, you decide to, like, you know, you're locking in. You're just getting a new tool. Oh, I can't fucking see. Sorry, you're not getting a new tool. You're fixing your old ones. I'm the type of guy that once a tool breaks, you know, like, once a wheelbarrow breaks, especially a shitty one, like, I'm not gonna repurpose all that shit. I didn't realize you were so fast. Get over here. I didn't mean to yell, sorry. I know, common courtesy, but, you know, that's how it is. I accidentally hit my W key. Where's a Q? I think it's Q, actually. Come out here. Go up to this window. Come over here to this window. Let me show you my baseball bat. That was easy. Oh my god, there's a lot of fucking zombies here. Good lord. The pile of corpses. Long enough to make a snow shovel, not backbreaking? Ooh. I'll separate art from the artist. I need more reverbent shipping containers. The ones that are like big and wavy. Those wavy ass shipping containers. Those are good ones. I like those ones. Oh my god, shipping container. Dexter reference. +2. What's this? Ooh, it's stinky smelly up here. I repurpose good materials, yeet the rest. I think the problem is, like, the single wheelbarrows are almost always, like, shit-ass wheelbarrows. They don't actually, like, they're not actually good material at all. That's one thing you'd want to repurpose them, honestly. They seem like they're made very shittily. They're not going to hold together that well. You know what, honestly? I'm waiting! Hello! That's what I call a good kill. A fresh kill. Hold on. Let's remove this broken glass over here. Okay. We can also remove this one over here. Might as well. I mean, more exits are always better than not enough exits. So. Okay, somebody behind us. We're good. Hello. I love just standing here. You're not getting away with that. Come on. Ash Ketchum. Why does this zombie look like Ash Ketchum? Oh, fuck. There's another one. What's up? They're all wearing the same fucking baseball hat. What the hell? Ooh. Usually buy good and better tools initially. Yeah, but like, I mean, if it's government mandated wheelbarrow and you get the shit ass wheelbarrow, like I'm not spending time with that wheelbarrow to take it apart and then repurpose it, you know? If it's shit ass, I don't care about it, you know? Why do I care? If it's just gonna break anyway, like, I might as well not put the time in to repurpose it. I guess this is a what-if scenario where it's like, what if you have a wheelbarrow given you by the government that sucks? I imagine they're not going to subsidize wheelbarrows for basically no reason. The ones that eco and make the microphone peak? Does break keep getting value. Wheels usually are the bad parts, inner tubes die so often. And you're just basically like dragging them around. You know what's funny? We got a new lawnmower. My dad... for the longest time, did not want to buy a new lawnmower because he's cheap as fuck. This lawnmower sucked. Its wheels were just all kind of bent, you know, like things just didn't work as they used to. And the problem with the the problem with the wheels were like they were all broken and shit. So once you had like one of the wheels kind of go, it makes it so hard to push. And then you're like, what am I doing? You know, I should just buy a new one. But he didn't. That thing was so hard to push. And now this new one, like, it glides across the ground. Like, it was made to move. 07, me pass out and then wake up to terrorize Mr. Sackler. 07 Zebra if you're going to bed. I hope you get more progress on your board. If you get the world record, I want you to text me. I don't care what time of night it is. I don't care when it happens. I want to see a text from you about it. I want to know. I don't want to find out like a week or two later. I want to know that you got a world record. Just so I can say I know a world famous player. It's not Zebra's not handing out trash can wheelbarrows. Detriment to cost, detriment to ball handling. That's true. I gotta think about it. Zebra's gonna be the one that's like handing this stuff out. Oh my lord, I had to sneeze. Holy fuck. Anyway, if he's going to be the one handing this stuff out, like, it's probably going to be pretty good quality. It's probably not going to be bad quality. Holy fuck. That sneeze caught me off guard. That one came from nowhere. Paul Blart running at you. Watch out, here he comes. Is that the right way to say that emote? I think that was the right way to say it. I think I got it right. Your Honor? League of Legends. Death. Your Honor? MySpace. Death. Your Honor, old people, death. Here they come. Watch out, boy. They'll chew you up. Literally. It's funny, this song is kind of literal in the connotations of Zomboid. Literally, they will chew you up and eat you. Bonk. That's true. In Zebra Society, like, the wheelbarrows are definitely manufactured correctly. They have, like, good materials used. They're not, like... He's not outsourcing labor, you know. He's getting the good wheelbarrows. He's getting the good quality materials for it. And, I mean, they're put together correctly. They're going to hold up. I shouldn't have doubted. You're right. My fault for doubting. Bought a new string trimmer for the after the electric shit show. Straight shaft for cut power. Gas powered for power. And use duration. 6 foot long in the back. Feather pull start with a quick load head and a tap feed. So even the frailest can use on one pole. I don't know what that means. But, like, hell yeah. Good for you. I don't know what any of that shit means, though. I don't know what straight shaft means. I don't know what... I mean, I know what gas powered means. I don't know what 6 foot long for the back means. I don't know what feather pull start... I guess feather pull start means, like, it starts up really easily. That's my guess. Notepad. There's fucking nothing in this goddamn building, isn't there? I did this all for nothing. I guess we did it just to say we did it, but still, it's like, you know... I mean, I guess it's the principle of it, you know? Okay, well, I mean, the courtroom seems clear, so that's a good sign, methinks. Oh, good, there's a billion fucking zombies here. That's exactly what I like to see. This is a little dangerous. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Don't do this. Zombies could easily just come from behind me like that and very easily surround me. But I must clear this place out. Is a must. Oh, I left that door open over there. Well, no wonder why they're all fucking coming from over there. Probably infested this building again. God damn it. Oh, we'll be back, I guess. I wanted to get this one done on this day, but I guess it's not going to be like that. When you start a weed whacker, pull start, no effort, pull starts on one pull. Yeah, I mean, the good ones, definitely. We have a pretty good one, so it starts on, like, the second or first. Most of the time. I do enjoy that weed whacker. Shit is fucking cash money. Straight shaft versus bent at the head end. Rotational torque, full power transfer to the strain head. 6 foot long, so not to hunch over. Oh, that's nice. I'm picking up what you're putting down. This seems like very nice. I guess we're coming back tomorrow. God damn it. Every goddamn time. Did you come from upstairs? Oh, what? Did I disturb you? Did I disturb you in your upstairs office? Oh my good god. I didn't expect Rosewood to be such a slog. But then again, that's the late game. That's how this works. I've been seeing that Ush has a few mods for like clothing and stuff in the game. And I know that like I used to have those mods too, but I didn't think they were updated right now. Like Authentic Z, I didn't think was updated to build 42. But I guess they updated it. So, I mean, it's certainly something to think about come You know what? I was gonna say come time for another character, but I mean, I could just like add in the mods, I think, without having to worry about it. I don't think that would change too much. Obviously, it could corrupt the file, but like, it's not like that probably wouldn't. Quick feed head. You cut an 8-foot long string, pull halfway through the head, twist wrap, takes 15 seconds. I never changed the fucking. Every time I've changed the wire on the weed whacker, it's always been like the exact same. It's always been really easy. You take the head, like you take the head off, you pull out the string through the hole, and then you just put another thing on, feed the little string through the hole, and like you click it into place, and that's about it. Forgot about the click into place. You do have to twist it, I think. You do twist it at least once or twice. Based on from what my memory can tell me. Oh good, my magazines have despawned. That's nice. I no longer need to think about those. How many more gas? We'll see in the morning. Tap head, when a string gets short, tap head on the ground to extend the string by 2 inches. I did not know that that's how you did it, honestly. I have one of those, I have one of the ones where it's like, it's kind of shitty, so you kind of have to pull the, like if it gets stuck in like the little feed hole, you have to kind of like pull it through. It should automatically feed itself, but it's not really at that level anymore. Can't really do what it used to. It's been suffering over the years. Eventually we're going to replace it, but you know, not right now. Maybe soon. Let's see. We will see. We will see. I think it just depends on what my family wants to do with that. Sometimes we say, you know what, we can let it go for another year or two and then replace it. Other times we're like, you know what, let's just do it right now. These should be fine. We're good. Yeah, most of the strings you coil around the head, put a little groove before putting through the housing holes on assembly. That's definitely what I remember doing with ours. I don't know whether it's like me misremembering or like a different weed whacker we had, but I think it's that. We also have a hedge trimmer now, which we didn't have before. I think it's so good at removing like any kind of foliage. You don't even need to use it for the hedge. Any hedges, anything like that. You can use it for just like weeding too. It shit fucking destroys them. So good. So good and tasty. My lord, is that thing fucking great. Just decimates everything in its path. You love to see it. Where's our... Oh, well, there goes the battery in my fucking flashlight. Do we have aiming one? I don't know if we have this. Let's get aiming one going. I just need to replace the damn battery. Let's do that first. Insert battery. We have a whole box of them. I don't think we're really too worried about not having enough. Where's our book? Let's read. We'll take a little time to read, at least a little bit. Our flashlight can kind of take a little bit of the hit for it. Oh, it's not like it's not that bad. I mean, of course, like you'd rather not have to waste the battery. Well, it's not even wasting, I guess. Okay, that should be fine. Quick feed head, leave assembled, cut long string, push through holes, put up halfway through, then twist ahead until it coils as you twist the inside. No messing around. Honestly, kind of nice. I'm not a weed whacker expert, if you can't tell. By the way, I don't weed whack a lot. I do sometimes. I know how to weed whack. I just, like, I don't know the machine, you know? I don't study the weed whacker. You know, sometimes I enjoy, like, studying a good machine. Getting a little bit of my hands dirty. Getting a little bit of my hands deep in. Seeing, like, oh, hey, this thing is kind of cool when you open it up. I do like that sometimes with certain things. But it's more electrical stuff I like taking apart. And taking a look at what's inside. Not really with weed whackers. Then again, like, I don't have an extra weed whacker I can just take apart and learn how it works. Or at least pretend to know how it works. So some of the stuff like that, like, I really like taking apart speakers and stuff because I think it's fun. And also it's good practice for screwdrivers. Whenever I had to take my PC apart, I'm like the NASCAR pit crew. Those screws don't even stand a chance. I gotta cut these damn bushes down. Good lord. This place sucks. Again, like, you know, I enjoy mechanics. I just, like, I think I would need a little bit more time to learn even the basic stuff like that, you know? Because, like, I feel like I would enjoy cars had I gotten, like, into them at a younger age. Or, like, a young age. I guess I'm not really even into them now, so I wouldn't even call it a young age. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know cars that well. I barely know how to fix them. Most of the time, I just rely on, like, friends who know more than me. Because a lot of them, like, you know, some of them are mechanics. Some of them have, like, like, decades of experience. So. Gas power is cut through the bush trunk power, and lasts for 8 hours straight instead of the shitty 20-minute weak battery that can't cut against the fence line. Ooh. How many times have I taken the weed whacker out and just absolutely had to get my shit clapped by the damn brush? How many times I've had to recharge batteries that still have juice in them because, like, they just doesn't cut it anymore. After, like, halfway through the battery life, you're like, it doesn't weed whack anymore. This damn fucking thing doesn't work. Brr. See, even Hamburglar's mad about it. I know, you know, honestly, like, maybe next time we should just get a gas-powered one. Maybe this is me learning to advocate for the next time we get a weed whacker, and I could be like, hey, let's get a gas-powered weed whacker. Hey, what if we just got, like, a different weed whacker? Like, what if we just got, like, a gas one? Thoughts? Like, I go in as, like, the Mr. Knowledge. I am the knowledge man. Okay, I don't think anyone's coming by me. Let's just remove this broken glass in case we need to expedite ourselves out of this building. You know, maybe I learn the trade so I can... Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Every goddamn time. Good thing it's just a laceration, but still. Fucking corners, man. Time for your death. Now I'm angry. Yeah, it's fine. Just last. We should be alright. Oh, look, a zombie on the outside. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm closing this fucking door. Fuck you. Yeah, break that fucking door down, why don't you? Put my hat back on. You've ruined my head. My hairstyle. Prior was swapping 4 batteries for 1 mo. For us, like, I don't know what brand we got, but it definitely lasts more than that. It lasts more than just 1 time, you know? Oh, sorry, 4 times. It's like 1 and... maybe like 2.5 batteries, I would say. That seems apt. You okay, Mystery? You alright? You okay? Oh, you a little bit coffee. Your allergies acting up. Mine are too. It's okay. Don't. What are you laying on my jeans for? Oh my god. Your ass is just all over my jeans. Every goddamn time. Oh, we basically cleared this whole thing out back. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Mystery. She's coughing. Are you okay? Are you okay? You needed some Benadryl. Oh. I can get you a Benadryl in the morning, okay? You gotta have it for the meal, so I can't give it to you now. What are you doing? Let me put your butt. Okay. She's just being a freak. She's huffed up. She's putting her butt on everything. Like, I mean, come on. She's putting her butt all over the place. Her butt, and nothing but her butt all over the place. All over all of my nice things. Ah, yes. The room. Scotch flask. Cool, I guess. Medical malpractice. I imagine there's like fucking nothing in these. Is this place even worth it? Probably not. Did we clear it anyway? Yes, we did. Can we say we did? Yes, we did. Yes, we can. What are you huffing about over there? I hear you huffed. You're so funny, dog. You're just all huffed up for no reason. Everything's rotten in there. Potatoes rotten. Margarine. I mean, let's take that. Why is there margarine in a courthouse? Spent the next few days charging. Oh, zombies. They're here. Shindaiwa, T262. Okay, I will try to remember that. I'll probably just ask you if we ever get a damn new weed whacker. Here's the problem that I think is going to happen, is that we're never going to get a new weed whacker. We're just going to be stuck with this one that's, like, battery powered. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Stuck with the same old for the rest of my life. Shitty-ass weed whacker. Oh, good. Here come the zombies. Here they come! I'm about to come! Can't believe it's not legal butter. Come on. You could do better than that. As a society, we can do better than that. Not just you. We can do better than that. Let's go over here. I just want to ask a few questions to you. Just want to ask you a few questions. Legal questions. Step into my office. Step into my office. Step into my office. Okay, that one I just missed. Step into my office. Well. There we go. I love the fucking can opener and the belly button dangle. I can't believe it's not kitchen lube. I can't believe it's not driveway mayo. Is that what you wanted me to say? Oh, here comes another zombie. Here comes 2 more zombies. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lead you to the damn window. I'm just gonna kill you. Is this place worth looting? No. Am I gonna do it anyway because I feel like it? Yes. Yes. On this day, localized entirely inside of your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Okay, we're good. I can now loot this floor, probably, without dying. We'll see. Still stands that I could die, I guess. Well, there's enough of those, but I'll take those anyway. Paperback, notebooks, calculator. Can't believe it's not getting... When the spicy mustard lube hits? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? There's no spicy mustard lube. Isn't there? I mean, like, isn't there, like, hot lube? Like, isn't there hot lube? Like, isn't there ones that, like, it heats up? I think I saw an episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER where like the person had to go to the ER because they were allergic to like peppers, and they put like peppers in the lube or something to like get it warm. Like it's like a warming lube or something. It was something like that. It was a fun episode. There's also a guy that like broke his dick. That was a more interesting part of that episode. Okay, I'm just gonna let you do that. Hello. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that up. My bad. Oh yeah, good. Fucking phone book. Goddamn break room. What the hell? Dijon the Cobb. That's pretty funny, actually. I like that one. That's not bad. Let me wash myself. I'm very dirty. I'm a very dirty individual. The Microwave Giant Gummy Worm was a good episode. I don't remember that. I do remember. See, like Spike TV had a lot of those like shows like that. Theirs one was the 1,000 Ways to Die. I remember this one guy got killed at a car wash, like one of those car washes where like a bunch of bikini girls come out because he got he tried to get out of his car to get to the bikini girls, and he fucking died because he got electrocuted. And then like they had a guy who had no qualifications at all come in and was like, "Yep, it's a standard thing." Oh fuck! Well, there goes my baseball bat. I guess I can repair it. He's like, yep, we see it. Yeah, we see that he electrocuted himself. Common mistake. I'm like, common mistake? I mean, I don't remember a lot of TV shows where people, like, or even media, where people just, like, accidentally electrocuted themselves. That doesn't seem to happen that often. That seems like a little bit of a different thing. I don't know about you, but I don't expect to see people get like electrocuted most of the time, I feel like. But maybe it's different when you work at the cases. Are those real life cases, or is it just like writers making up like scenarios where people die? Or is it like, did they read articles about people, like a guy that got out of his car to like grope the bikini women and accidentally electrocuted himself? It's kind of, I mean, it's something that's had to happen at least like once, right? Wood glue. I have wood. And I do need glue for it. Bandana lunchbox. I mean, I can, no, not rename. Let me place this. I'm looking for a broom. You got a broom? I can totally use it to kill people. I guess not. Chocolate bread, donut rot. Oh my god, everything's rotten. Bring in something that's non-perishable, please. Next time, I'm gonna take your lunch money again, nerd. And nothing in here I can use as a weapon. The real life cases documented and reenacted. So like the one where the guy got crushed to death, because a lady sat on him, and then they got like a guy, just like off the street. It was like a. They just called him like expert chubby chaser. It was like fucking crazy. I did watch that episode too. I guess I lucked out on the episodes for 1,000 Ways to Die because that one was very funny. I feel like every time I've watched it, Catalog of Toys, I watched it like since, they've always been like super boring. You know, they're just like there's nothing going on. Best experts. I mean, I guess it's Spike TV. They probably don't have like the, you know, they don't. This is like early 2000s, probably like 2010, like early 2010s, late 2000s, honestly. So the budget probably wasn't there for 1,000 Ways to Die, honestly. It makes a little sense they wouldn't have like the super amount of budget. They just gotta get whoever they know. Now they put in like a casting call, like, are you an expert when it comes to like plus size women? Call us and you could be featured on Spike TV. You know, I guess like that guy could probably be like, hey guys, look at me, I'm that guy that was on Spike TV that one time, because I remember him. Mm-hmm. You know? So I guess, like, you know, he's kind of immortalized. I don't know, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like something you do in college and then it gets immortalized and you're kind of embarrassed about it. But maybe that guy kind of owns it, you know? It's not like he was doing anything wrong. Like, it's not like he killed anybody in there. He's just kind of like... He was just kind of like a guy. Oh, there's some zombies in here. I'm just gonna, like, bandage myself. Oh, fuck. I gotta rip something. Okay, hold on. I might just, rip. Come on, go faster. Am I gonna die? I thought I had a bandage on me. Oh, fuck. Well, I think we might just accidentally die because I'm stupid. Well, that sucks. Ugh. Goodbye, Hamburglar. My bad. Son of a bitch. I had a bandage on me. Did I put it away? 2 months, 9 days, 1 hour. Well. Nalganal and... Yeah, I mean... Honestly, though, like... Not being able to find a sledgehammer for, like, 2 whole fucking months is real bad. Honestly, this is kind of best case scenario. I've got some character ideas I've been wanting to try out. Gasp. You know, usually I carry bandages around in my fanny pack. I don't know why I didn't have any in there. I guess I used them all last time I got myself lacerated. What a way to go, though. Just idiocy. What I bandaged with? I could have... Why did I... Oh, was it an adhesive bandage, wasn't it? So I couldn't reapply it. There goes the Hamburglar. Ush, what are your... What was the mods you were using? Authentic Z? Is there any other ones? This is perfect because now I don't have to add in the mods and risk corruption. I can just add them in from the ground floor. Honestly, though, there's also a different setting I wanted to change because people said it's really buggy. Apparently, with agriculture, there's been some weird stuff with like the cycles for grow seasons. That's been a little bit buggy. I think my game might have froze. So we can totally change that up too. Oh, new character. Well, there goes the death of the Hamburglar. It had to happen eventually. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Gotta say though, Hamburglar probably wasn't my favorite character though. So, if Grimace died, I'd be inconsolable basically. You know, Grimace is like he was my favorite Zomboid character I think I've ever played. That big purple man, he moved mountains. My best character was definitely Ush when I played as Steve Blue's Clues. But my favorite character was Grimace. What was the character that chat was building? You mean the one that you guys made? I think... Now, don't get me wrong. I think that might have been... Who was that? Was that Steve Blue's Clues? Because we were originally going to make it Blue's Clues Steve, and then it was like, what if this looks like Ush? And then we went on a bit about how it looked like Ush, and then we just named him Ush OF. And then Ush changed his name, so it didn't even fit. He changed his name like halfway through fucking Ush OF's lifestyle. Was it the past couple? Was within the past couple? Was the character chat was? Oh wait, you mean like the one we were discussing a character or two to make? I remember that. We could do CDDA. You have a nasty cold on this, the house is on fire, and there's a zombie apocalypse. Today's definitely not your day. Challenge inspired by the really bad day scenario from the awesome, wonderful, must-play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Oh, you've done CDDA, right? Is it as bad as people say it is? House in the Woods? I don't want to do Last Stand. Winter is coming. Yeah, I already know. What's our mods list? This one. You built 42. I need to... Well, I need to... Come to me. I'm gonna check to see what the mods list says. Let me see. This... No, not that. I'm shift tabbing to get to the damn workshop. What was the character we were gonna make? Authentic, and then it'll probably just come up, right? Yes. Does this work from build 42? Yes, it's compatible. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, I gotta look at some of the mods I have to see if they're compatible with build 42. Okay, that's definitely good to know. So we're gonna put that on 100%. Is MaxPass Plus? I mean, it says that like all of it's definitely good, so I'll definitely do that. Let me check the. Do not use this with Authentic Z enabled. It would cause redundancy. Okay, so. Oh, backpack attachments at Authentic Z. Okay, okay. No, we want the full thing. We don't want the full. Yeah. Robotron. You asked what the fuck we were on about? And that never happened. I never did that. But you were talking about non-existent and deemed it your next Zomboid character. Was it RoboCop? It might have been RoboCop. Might have been RoboCop. Or was it RoboCock? Hold on. Actually, it might have been RoboCock. That's actually a possibility. It could have been RoboCock. Common sense? Is that fixed? See, now I get to look at the mods and actually get to see whether they're fixed or not. This is nice. That's essential crafting. Oh, okay, okay. No, Robo was pointed out your audio. Oh, you wait. You mean when my audio was glitched? Mm-hmm. Common sense is 42. Adding a lot of quality of life improvements. Right? Compatible with, what does it offer? So we're right out of the box. Okay, good to know, good to know. Yeah, it's got a little 42 sign. Nice. Okay, so I'm definitely going to add in common sense again. I remember the common sense had a little bit of a, I guess you can disable mods if you enable the wrong ones. But there was a little bit of weird stuff where common sense didn't allow you to drink from... It didn't allow you to drink from things. For some reason. I don't really remember why. What is this one? Faster hood opening. I want to see if that one works. Let's see if that one will come up. Faster hood opening. It is 42. And I'm subscribed to it. Let's do that one. When you tab down to look at the mods. I did tab out to look at the mods. You are correct. Has red, kill count. Don't need that. Long-term preservation. I don't know if that one is necessary. I want to see the lightsabers got. Nah, you know what? Nah. I don't need that. Did the Bic pen get updated? I hope that one did, because I really it was really sad when it didn't. Hold on. Faster read while sitting. Let me take a look at that. This one work for 42? Is there a way to disable? No. Please make for build. Okay, so this one isn't, but this one is. Fix. So if I upload a temporary fix to an existing mod. Realistic spawns? No, I mean. Not the original author. Simply wanted to update the original mod. Adds it for the weapon to talk about. So, 0.01% chance to spawn. Okay, so this one's 42. Glad to see it's build 42 now. Ah. Okay, so okay, so somebody was like, I can't wait for the 4-color Bic pen to be added. I have to add it for myself. Okay, hold on. Let me see for this. Accept that, and then hold on. It's gonna load the game. Did lightsabers get added yet? Crate PTSD intensifies. I should honestly, it would be really cool is getting like the crate stuff like going again. Because those big crates help a fuck ton with organization stuff. Because I have a lot of issues with organization in the game because I just get so much shit. It just makes it so difficult to organize. Yo, look, the camera's doing the thing again. What if I just froze in place? Like you didn't know. Like, watch. Oh, look. I actually did freeze. Right now we're just waiting for the Lua to reload. So, I mean, there's not going to be anything on the screen. So, you might as well just look at me. Or at my dog, who's laying on my... Oh, wait, no, she's back here. Look at her back there. See that? That dog. Okay, I'm back into the mods. Where's Bixcalibur? I want to add that back in. There it is. Boom. That's a good one. Pre-recorded audio, then fake freeze for 2 hours? Yeah, that'd be fucking insane. Imagine if I did that. Build 42. I want to see what mods were added. 4 notebooks equals 1 skill handbook. Writing a skill handbook with a pen can save your skills. Okay. That seems unimportant because I just start a new game every single goddamn time. She has weapon stats plus? Share annotations. Pack mule. Limitless jaw stabs. Insta kill. Reading comprehension. Old name symbols. Oh, this is just stuff in the past. No, not. This is just Big Pen stuff. Sorry, I want to see the full thing. Sometimes to publish this mod seems to have bugged out completely. The mod page went into automatic content check. Oh, okay. So this is like that mod's good. Bandit expansion. Oh my god, the bandits are back. Holy fuck. New Ush content is coming. That's fucking wild. Most popular? Let's do like, let's do a little bit more than like a week if we can. Useful barrels. Barrels. That seems pretty cool. Okay, wait, hold on. I can show you this stuff. So barrels, I mean, we're gonna get the kick scooter. I mean, there's no fucking shot I don't get the kick scooter. That's getting in there. Useful barrels seems kind of cool. Barrels can have, like, actual stuff. Choose your pipe wrench. Store any fluid inside. The amount of liquid affects encumbrance. Hose to take gas. Oh, you know what? Actually, that seems kind of good. Let's grab that. That seems useful. We already have that. Clean hotbar, bicycle, the shortcut. Caster plus. Bunker, high beam. Skateboard. Should we have the bicycle just because? Equip clothes. Mod order sorter. Repair wall. Oh, footprints in this. I mean, this stuff seems kind of cool. I think we're good with like, because I'm not really too much of like a. I'm more of a quality of life person rather than being like mods that just like make stuff kind of cool. Collapsible ladder seems fucking crazy and honestly kind of busted. Not gonna lie. Cutting XP display, stealth mode, immersive camos. Wow, this is a lot of fucking stuff. Plumb walls and showers. Empty cans. Well, I mean, I think we're good. Smokes and good. I think we're good. Okay, let's see. What the fuck did I add? The problem with adding stuff is now I gotta like manual installation required. Alias mod does nothing. Okay, cool. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. Customize the containers. Disassemble. I need to get rid of the build 41 mods I have that just like don't do anything. Map legend UI. I don't need that. Makes it easier. More traits. Oh wait, I gotta just go back into here, and now everything should be loaded, right? Everything is loaded. Looking for the barrels one, because that'll tell me if everything was added or not. There's utilities. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff at? Where's my hug at? Call it the PowerPoint stream. That could be funny. I think that'd be cool. We added all the stuff, right? Like I got the barrels and stuff. Let me make sure, because sometimes I say I'm gonna hit stuff and I miss. Okay, no, it should be in. Subscribe. Maybe I gotta. Because last time I hit accept and I went back in, and then it worked. Am I ever gonna get a Zomboid character that lasts more than a year? Every time I try to last more than a year, two things happen. One, either the game explodes, or two, I die. When am I ever gonna get a game that actually, like, I can last? I guess when Build 42 is officially released. I gotta recognize that, like, when stuff updates, I'm gonna have to make new characters probably anyway, if stuff, like, breaks the game, you know? Like the generator thing. I'm just gonna have to deal with stuff like that.